Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
This is the story of the one. The one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older? And you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
Hi, I'm Congressman Kevin Kiley. The most important part of my job is helping the people I represent.
This is the story
That's
of the
why
one.
I was so honored
the one who
to
keeps
receive
multiple
the
buildings
National
running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that...
Our office has helped.
My name's Dave. I'm a former United States Marine, Vietnam veteran. Because of the fire at the National Archive, my father, along with many other veterans, military records were destroyed. Through the efforts of the Congressman's office, I received very quickly a bronze medallion to affix to my father's grave marker. Thank you, Congressman Kevin Kiley.
As the only independent in the House of Representatives, I always put constituent service first and never ask if someone's a Democrat, Republican, or something else. If you can't get an answer from a federal agency, or if you feel you've been treated unfairly, we are here to help. This is Congressman Kevin Kiley. Visit kiley.house.gov and I'll do everything I can to help you. Paid for by official funds authorized by the House of Representatives.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson. Online at SactownSports.com or on the app. Kings, Niners, and Sacramento. The Matt and Kayla Show starts now.
And welcome into Matt and Kayla. I'm Matt George, Kayla Anderson with me. It's Friday, which normally means weekend vibes.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to have to start the show this way, but I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
I'm disappointed. I'm let down as your coworker,
bro, just spit it out.
Your colleague.
Just spit it out, man.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I'm talking to Anthony.
Oh.
Anthony.
Whoa.
Who texted us in the group chat yesterday after being asked a question at trivia night that had to do with Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
The question was, what are the trees called in Lord of the Rings? The walking, living trees. And I had told Anthony this literally 2 days beforehand. And he didn't know, and he got the answer wrong. Explain yourself, you son of a gun.
My mind immediately went to the conversation that we had where I was like, my favorite part of the movies, I've only seen the movies once. I'm late to Lord of the Rings. My favorite part of the movies was when they're trying to convince the trees to go and help in whatever they're doing. Sorry.
Like Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's a little bit like Kawhi Leonard.
What? No, what?
Yeah, you know, the trees are there.
Trees?
Sure. Sure.
They're there. And you're like, they're actually called the Ents.
Yes, they're Ents.
The what?
They're called Ents. They're tree herders. They're shepherds of the forest. It's their job to take care of the forest and make sure all the trees stay docile and relaxed and
like
chill.
Kawhi
Is that short for gents?
No, Ents. E-N-T-S.
So not ants.
It's ants with an E.
I'm getting under his skin. That's the way the Friday's going to be, baby.
They are ancient beings of Middle Earth that are responsible for maintaining nature.
So like Master Splinter of the Ninja Turtles.
Shout out the Ninja Turtles. I would have known that.
Dude, I was obsessed with those things.
Yeah, a lot of people knew it, and I didn't know it. And
did you guys win?
No, we lost by 5.
Well, you would have lost by 4 if you'd done your job.
Yeah.
Listen, bud. If we're going to work together.
Bud?
We're going to work together.
That's such a put down, by the way. I call buds that when I'm annoyed with
listen,
people.
Pal, guy, you will not get another Lord of the Rings trivia question wrong if we are colleagues.
I won't get one about the Ents wrong anymore. That's stuck in my brain.
I promise you that. I'm just proud that they asked a trivia question relating to
Right.
Lord of the Rings.
It was in literature.
I have been that guy before that told a trivia it was a trivia night at my when my wife was a softball coach at Jessup University in Rockland. She was an assistant coach. They had a trivia night to raise money for softball, and so we were part of a team. You pay for a table and you just play. It's fun. And I did have to actually the trivia host because they asked a Lord of the Rings
you
question.
did
Corrected the host.
Of course, Matt would do that.
Well, they got it wrong.
Excuse me.
No, it wasn't
That's
excuse
actually
me.
wrong.
No, it wasn't an excuse me. It was, that's wrong. It's blank.
Dork.
And
What
they
did he
looked it
say
up.
to you?
And I got the freaking point.
Did they say anything to you?
Oh, they glared at me. It was,
Of course.
the head coach. I was like, I don't care.
That is kind of funny.
My wife has to deal with it. not
How
me.
wrong was it? Like,
My
did you
wife
need
has
to
to deal
correct
with
them?
It was.
Or was it
not.
semantics?
It was close.
He was feeling himself that day.
It was close-ish, kinda. But
Would
like,
you do that? I don't see you as being a person that would do that usually.
because the environment was silly and I knew who it was, but it was a Lord of the Rings question. Like,
yeah.
I've been to trivia nights that have kind of gotten some sports stuff wrong, but it's like, it's so close that it's good enough.
Sure.
But this one was like, I don't remember exactly what the question was, but it had to do with, I remember what it was. So there are 2 orcs in Lord of the Rings, like orc generals.
Good Lord, these names.
Orc is a race. How dare you?
Orcs are around.
Yeah. There are 2, well, technically one's an Uruk-hai and another one's an orc. And there are 2 prominent orc generals. One is Gothmog from Mordor, and the other one is Lurtz from Isengard. And
Good
basically, they
Lord.
were
I like how you know their
My
hometowns.
God.
Isengard, you know the street Isengard, 401 Isengard away. No, and it was just one. I think they mixed up one with the other. It was like, who is the general of the orc army at Minas Tirith? And they said Lurtz. It's like, no, it's Gothmog, you idiots.
Okay, I feel like I am in another universe
What's
right
wrong?
now. Whatever these words you're throwing out.
What
They are
names,
fake.
character.
They are fake words.
They're names. They're names of characters.
Yeah, you know, Mothball and I chopped it up
Mothball.
yesterday.
No, the mothball. How dare you?
Close enough. That's a good way to
Gothmog.
remember it.
I mean,
There was
And then
another
there's-
question.
Azog the Defiler, the pale orc from The Hobbit, you idiot.
oh God, this is
Dork.
something. This is something.
There
He
was
has
another
his arm
question.
chopped off, so he turns his arm into a sword.
Now that is
Does
something.
he?
Oh, that resonated with you?
Yeah.
Losing your... Of course it did.
You guys know, like, so one of the things was like colts. Like, not the animal, but like
Oh.
yeah.
So
That
not
was-
an Indianapolis Colt.
Yeah, not one of those. That's what my mind went to, and I'm like, I'm screwed. I don't
Yeah.
know anything about the Colts, but it was about like Colts. So like the don't drink the Kool-Aid. Apparently, it wasn't Kool-Aid. Like it was some other type of flavored thing. So I put Kool-Aid, and it was wrong, and everyone else in the place got it wrong
really?
too. It was Flavor Aid. I've never heard of Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid? I've never
Is that like
heard
a
of that.
store brand?
Yeah,
It's like
I
the
was so
off-brand.
mad. I was like, that's
You can
ridiculous.
buy Kool-Aid for $2 or Flavor Aid.
Yeah,
for
it's like,
$40.
wait a second.
Amen.
The off-brand. We already got what is that whole saying we got? We already got Diet Dr. Pepper at home or something like that.
What?
I don't know. There's like a saying.
I don't know the saying.
I feel like I know what you're talking
I
about.
do
Yeah.
know the videos of people clowning people that have the off-brand stuff.
Sometimes it's better than the real stuff.
I look, there's some things that I just go off-brand.
I don't have Cheez-Its, I have cheese squares.
Paper towels nowadays, man, those are all off-brand.
Yeah.
Oh no, store
There's
brand
no
like
need.
paper
Dollar
towels and
store
stuff.
dandies.
Yeah, who cares about
Well,
the brand of? I'm talking about food.
Well, because Matt, honestly, those paper towels are a lot more flimsy and a lot less functional than a Brawny or one of those name brand towels. But I ain't spending $12 on a roll of towels. Are you kidding me?
This is just like my wife at home when she explains to me the difference in cleaning products, and all that's in my head is the Meow Mix commercial. Meow, 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 meow.
Well, that's what I felt like in Goth Talk just a second ago.
Gothmog. How freaking dare you?
New
That's the
segment.
general of the orc army.
We should do a countdown
Who
and see how
answers
many you can, like how
Only
many
to
Lord of the Rings got.
Sauron and the Witch King of Agmar. who's one of the 9 men who was tempted by rings of power by Sauron. Idiots.
Dork.
Good Lord. I'm going to do a session where I go off on dance moves and dance technique. So you can sit there and feel like I just did.
Dance moves and dance technique.
Yes.
Give me, like, what would be the epitome? This is a great way to start a Friday show. I don't care. Give me the epitome of what I just said, going full nerddom for Lord of the Rings. Give me that in dance speak to where you think people would stare at you like deer.
Yeah, so I would like you to start off with an 8 count, a polyboo chasse. I want you to do a triple turn, and I need you to give me then a 4 count into splits.
I know that part.
Shuffle ball change.
I know that. I know kickball change. Is that the same thing?
It can be.
Oh. I remember that from line dancing.
And then I need you to finish it out with a pirouette.
I know that too. Parlez-vous, chasse.
Parlez-vous français.
Is that a Pokemon?
Exactly.
Poliwhirl?
Poliwhirl.
That is a Pokemon.
That is a Pokemon. Anthony, what are you like over the top nerdy about or geeky about?
I don't know.
Anything? Are you that boring? Come on. There's got to be something.
Okay.
He's like, time out.
You got to have something.
I don't know. What, dude?
Books,
I don't know.
movies.
I'll get into my... I like a lot of movies. I went to film school. I know, like,
that's
cool. Yeah.
older movies. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think like me and Chris are similar. Me and Verlad are similar. Like movies and like politics, which like isn't fun to go and talk about.
Oh no, please. Please dive in.
We ain't doing that on this show.
Go ahead. You get 3 minutes.
No, I don't
the floor
want.
is
I don't
yours.
want it. Hey, you guys
Good
hear about
Lord.
sports recently?
Nice segue.
Very clean.
Can we be
Very clean.
Can we be real about something though, real quick?
We're always real on this show, so you don't
can we
need
be
to ask that.
really real, which is very dangerous after Anthony brought up politics? How dare you bring up politics on the show,
Okay.
by the way?
You asked me a question.
I did.
What are we going to be real about?
The Hall of Fame game was kind of good.
Yeah,
It was kind of good.
It was decent.
I wasn't like
was
locked
decent.
into it, but it was good.
No, it was decent because it was a good game, right?
Yes.
And
For
it
Hall
kept-
of Fame game standards, that was
yeah,
good.
and it literally kept you down to the wire, interested. But the one thing I had mentioned yesterday is if there's anything that I guess there's some sort of a storyline, and I did say this, it was Carson Beck, because I was like, because Arizona doesn't really know what the hell they're doing. And I know they just signed Jacoby Brissett, but people saw Carson Beck last night, very efficient, looked pretty good. Now, he's going up against...
Doesn't matter.
Not ones.
When you perform.
But you were on a stage, you were asked to do a job, and you played a lot.
Yes.
And he finished the task. So I think credit to Carson Beck. He's had a little bit of a rough college career, and the transitions have been, interesting from Georgia to Miami. But look, you got people even saying there in Arizona now, like, if he continues at this rate improving, they don't know who their starting quarterback will be. Or do they give him even a year to prove he could be the guy?
And that's why the performance, I think, stuck out so much to me from Carson Beck. Yes, it's the Hall of Fame game. Yes, he's playing up against primarily like practice squad guys and third stringers.
Right.
But he played like someone who recognizes the opportunity ahead of him.
Sure.
Right? Like we all know, as Red is already going crazy.
Yeah, I had to have my maintenance guy come in. I forgot to turn on my air today.
Your air conditioning?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
not good. So my
cook the
maintenance guy was kind enough. He's like, "Who is this dude?" Kind enough to come in and turn on the air for
cool.
Red.
We are obviously not excited whatsoever about Arizona Cardinals football. They're going to be an absolute joke in the NFC West compared to the rest of that division. So, but there's opportunity in everything, right? And as much as we joke about Jacoby Brissett and everything that's going on in Arizona and the complete lack of really any sort of star power outside of Love that they just drafted, like it's an opportunity for Carson Beck. He can look at the Cardinals quarterback battle, look at Jacoby Brissett being his competition and go, if I perform, I can take this opportunity or whatever opportunities put in front of me and at least make it a conversation. And I felt he did that. He completed 15 of 19 passes, 188 yards, a touchdown, 125.4 quarterback rating. Like, he just was super efficient. He looked comfortable. And all you can do is play the competition that's in front of you. And Carson Beck was, with the exception of Haynes King's game-winning touchdown, which is really cool at the end.
He was a great player, too, at Georgia Tech.
Yeah. But Carson Beck was the story of the night. He played really well.
Good for him. I'm tough on quarterbacks. I will say that. I think, like, sometimes, to give him a little grace, I could be better at doing that. Practice what you preach, Kayla. This is a guy who, again, mixed reviews in coming out of college because he was supposed to be so good in college.
Yep. And
he just couldn't get it done at Georgia. He falls short at Miami in terms of a championship to a really good Indiana team. But this is a new stage, man. This is the NFL. It's the pros. He's getting a second chance at kind of proving what could he be. And this is how I think he looks at it. What do I have to lose?
Right.
I'm in Arizona. There's no eyes on us. There's no expectations on us. We've got a new coach who, is kind of leaving it up to whatever he has to prove to him, like, I'm worthy of this job. So Carson Beck, man, rooting for you, because if you can figure out a way to win that job, whether it be midseason or, at the end of it, whatever it might be, I think he has a chance to just at least try to carry some momentum over. Because I heard he's just had a great training camp so far.
Now, I will admit, I did not do my homework assignment.
Oh, wait.
I did not time. You
Dang
asked
it!
me to time how much. And here's the reason why. Because we have a couple neighbors who also have kids around our age. So once a week, we get together to just do like a dinner. We call it Wine Club, spelled WHINE, Wine Club. And the kids just go and play, and then the adults just all hang out. And so they came over, and I looked at the time and went, oh my God, the game's on. So I turned the game on. Like, thankfully, nothing happened in the first quarter. The second quarter is when all the action started. But I missed pretty much the entirety of the first quarter. And when I say we were watching the game, we were having conversations and doing other things with the game on in the background, which was cool. It felt like a football hangout setting. It felt like what fall is supposed to be on like a Sunday or on a Monday night or on a holiday, when like Thanksgiving, when games are on all day. So no one, I shouldn't say no one. I'm certainly not going to pretend that I was locked into the game by any means. I sat there for pretty much the entirety of it, but to say I was watching it is an understatement.
You got enough of the
overstatement.
Yeah, you got enough of the highlights to be like, oh, okay, this is exciting. And then obviously seeing the end of the game.
Yeah.
That was exciting too, where the Panthers won it, last play of the game. So I thought overall, no matter what happens in the future with the Hall of Fame game, for being what it is and the players that were playing in it, it gave more excitement than I thought. And then just seeing, I just think Mike Tirico is one of the best to do it. The talent that man has to be able to do any sport and to be like on point
and engaging.
It's just, he's so good. So being able to hear him again, I'm not a big Collinsworth fan, but I am a Tirico fan. So that was good to hear him.
Great question from Malcolm X in the comment section. If you want to be part of the comment section, the community of the Matt and Kayla Show and Sactown Sports in general, please join us on YouTube. And you can call into the show and be a part of the show at any time, 916-339-1140. Call or text that number. Shout out to everybody on the text line, too. Malcolm X says, school starts on Wednesday. Weird. My son's school started yesterday. Says, tonight is Meet the Teacher's Night. I'm trying to figure out how to embarrass my kiddo and wifey. Suggestions.
Oh, Malcolm's going for the embarrassment.
I'm for sure going to be, when my son is older, I am definitely going to be the picking my son up from school, blasting embarrassing music in the car, Dad.
That's what you're going to do? But what's the music?
I don't know. We'll get
the
there.
Lord of the Rings album?
I said embarrass him, not make him proud.
Creed.
If my dad did that,
Can you take me higher? No, Dad, shut up. Might be, I don't know what it would be. Like right now, he's super into all the silly songs. Like we've been going down the rabbit hole of like, you remember the hamster dance song?
Is that which one is that?
It's like just a high-pitched voice doing scat. It's the hamster dance song. Okay. Cotton Eye Joe.
How about Baby Shark?
Baby Shark,
That'd
Gummy
be a
Bear.
good one.
All those silly songs my son is into right now. Like he thinks they're fun. They're not embarrassing yet. So I don't know. I don't know what music. We'll find out. I might walk up to him and just go 6'7", because by that point it won't be cool anymore. I don't know. We'll find a way. A dad has dressed up as Buddy the Elf, which is great. Love that, too. I don't know, Malcolm, whatever you come up with to embarrass your kids on back-to-school night, let us know.
Ron said dressed as an ent, but then, Matt thinks that is not an embarrassing
No, that's cool.
thing
And
to
everybody
do.
will know what you are. Except for Anthony, apparently. He doesn't know what the hell you are, but everybody
I wouldn't have.
Everybody who's cultured will, if you dress as an ent.
Cultured.
Everybody who's cultured will be
I'm
like,
one of the most
oh my God, that's tree
cultured,
beard.
he says.
I mean, I knew that I would know you're from Lord of the Rings.
Anthony, what is the name of the place where ents meet to decide if they're going to help or not?
Pretty big forest.
The ent hole.
The ant hole is
Ew,
that's a
you
good
say that?
The ant hole.
It's called the Ent Moot. What's the
Moot.
name of the forest that they protect?
Probably like the Great Forest.
Fangorn.
See, like, come on. There's no context clues.
What is a fang? Gorn.
Wait, I don't know. It's Fangorn Forest. He named it. It's a fantasy world.
What was Tolkien
Oh,
on?
alliteration.
Tolkien? No.
A lot.
Catholicism. that's very Catholic. Hey,
I think you should.
Not the most progressive stuff in Lord of the Rings at times, I might say.
I think you need to show up in like
Not a lot of women.
short shorts, like
to
a
back to
crop
school night?
top.
Ooh, crop top,
And then,
belly
like,
out?
Yeah, and then you need to do like a wig, like a bright wig, like a metal band, 90s, like metal band.
Like Kiss?
Yeah. And then like maybe paint your face.
To show up to back to school night?
Yeah. Be like, whose dad is that? Is he in a band?
He's cool. I want to be friends with him. Also depends on how old your kid is, because like if you do silly, crazy stuff, like young kids think it's fun. It's not till you get till you get to like not till you get to like junior high when they're like, Dad, stop it.
Then
God
what
bless junior high teachers, by the way. Junior high is hell.
That's where I would teach.
Really?
Oh, God, I love those kids. That
You
age-
just made a big deal
Yeah.
about Justin
Nah.
Herbert getting
There's-
smooches on the sideline.
that-
Junior high school kids, you gotta
No,
put like
I don't know what
2
junior
by
high you went
4s in
to.
between them. It's like,
Junior high kids are sassy.
have you ever been to
And I can deal with
Sunsplash in
that.
Rockland?
Hell no, and I'm not going. Because
It's gross.
my-
It's fun, but it's gross
my
because
nephew Eli
it's
loves
junior
that
high
place.
Love Island.
Okay, well,
It's terrible.
I would tell them to split up.
Get away from each other. Like, I understand.
I'd be perfect for that.
I
then. I'd
understand the
just take a
slow
paddle.
dance rules of arm's length. I understand those in junior high. Get away from each other.
Yeah, I love like
Gross.
junior high is where when I was doing camp counseling every summer in college, I'd come back home. I'd like to be the leader of the like middle school kids because I could deal with them easily. Now the
You
little
do
kids,
have to kind of
I
be a
cannot
little mean.
stand the little kids. Get off me! Do not touch. Like I don't want to deal with that. You've got like yuck. They want to like just grab on you, and then you had a lice outbreak there, and all the little kids are the ones that have the lice. Nah, I'm over it.
I do the esports club at a local high school, so they all play Smash Bros.
See, that's cool.
Yeah, there you go.
That's cool.
I'm pretty bad at it. They all just win.
Smash Bros.
Kayla, what do you think Smash Bros is? Do you know what that is? If you were just to hear Smash Bros, what would you think?
I would think it is a video game,
You're right.
and it's like I almost envision it as like a modern Mario and Luigi who are just taking turns, just hitting each other on the head,
You're not
You're
far
really
off.
close.
and just
You're
like
really close
using
here.
different things to just whop each other.
It's Nintendo characters
Okay.
fighting.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you
That's
got
Smash
it.
Bros.
That's great.
It's just a fighting game with Nintendo characters.
Cool.
I think
done.
video games. Going back to when you wanted me to have a fun answer.
Yeah,
I know
Okay.
things about
We're in the
video
same.
games.
We're in the
There
same
you
boat
go.
there.
There you go.
We're in the same boat there. Playing through Far Cry 6 right now. Really good. Sorry.
Good Lord.
What? What do you want to talk about?
Justin Herbert.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think he
Kayla.
needs to get pushed to the corner.
Well, you don't like Justin Herbert already because of like the amount of
Kimberly, don't judge me for this segment.
Yeah,
She
no.
can get mad because
No,
she is
Kimberly.
a Chargers fan.
Kimberly, do judge her.
No, don't judge me,
because
Kimberly.
Kayla went on a whole rant laced with profanity that we cannot share on this show. But like, I already know Kayla doesn't like Justin Herbert, and the reason why is because you feel like he gets a lot of
'Cause he
like,
went to
chances.
Oregon.
Oh yeah, and he's a duck, and he went chances after chances and blah 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 blah.
He doesn't get a lot of heat for falling short.
Yes.
Whereas other quarterbacks, I feel like, get a lot of heat, but they've actually accomplished maybe a little more.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the golden boy in a way,
Yeah.
but
anyway-
more so because he went to Oregon.
But that's not what had you all up in
No.
arms today.
No.
the Pat McAfee show is on, and Kayla already's like, on the Pat McAfee show. And they're talking about a fan video at Chargers training camp of Justin Herbert and his girlfriend, fiance.
It's his fiance. He just proposed to her.
Oh, good. Yay. I don't care. But
that's what I'm talking about.
But that's not.
Yes, because that's part of the problem.
Because they were sitting on the field together.
Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous.
There was PDA. There was like some kissing and some like hands through the hair.
She's like some TikTok
It wasn't like
star.
whole on an icky Love.
No, it was.
You watch Love Island.
No.
You watch Love Island where they just slop all over each other.
That is my getaway from football when I need it. This is football.
Justin Herbert could be really good on Love Island.
He probably could. I don't want to see after the game, or after practices, they get to see their kids, they get to see their wives, and sometimes they give them a little peck on that. That's fine. These two were sitting in the corner on like a picnic spread, it looked like, and they were all over each other. She's swirling her hands through his hair. He's just like in doodle land.
They're in love.
And I'm like, then save it for the bedroom. I don't want to see it at practice.
Hold on, there's levels to this. There's levels.
No, there's not.
You sound like cranky on Valentine's Day right now.
I don't like Valentine's Day either.
I couldn't tell.
Trash holiday.
Because my wife is similar in terms of PDA. My wife does not do any PDA whatsoever. And me, I am a very physically affectionate person. So I'm like, give me a hug. And she's like, get the hell away from me.
Good luck with that one.
Well, no, that's called just marriage, bro. Opposite, you know.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
I know. Opposites attract. Why do we marry people that aren't like us?
No,
I don't
Sean,
know.
I'm not jealous, bro. Sorry.
Kayla wants to run her hair through Justin Herbert's luscious hair.
No thanks. Not my type.
We learned yesterday at the end of yesterday's show that Kayla wants to go on a date with Mac Jones.
Yeah, no, I love Mac.
His hair's too short to run your fingers through, though.
No, I think he grew it out a little bit. I saw it when I was at practice.
Kayla's going to have a dream of sitting on the field at Levi Stadium, running her hands through Mac Jones's hair.
Nah. Bro, that ain't happening.
Sorry, Aaron Gordon, you've been replaced.
No, that's not true.
Oh. Hey, man. Do you, man. Play the game. One from each sport, I guess. We'll take the break. When we come back.
Don't put words into my mouth.
The Dallas Mavericks are playing a game of deal or no deal. And I want to know, would you guys make this deal? We'll talk about it when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla just getting started on a Friday. Sactown Sports.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports to keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Wands at the ready, baseball fans. It's Harry Potter night with the Sacramento Rivercats on Saturday, August 22nd at Sutter Health Park. Step into a night of magical fun, themed excitement, and Rivercats baseball. Don't miss the magic. Get your tickets now at rivercats.com.
Hi, this is Adam Johnson, owner of Golf Fitness Solutions. Exercise and golf have been two important activities in my life. I opened Golf Fitness Solutions in 2013 to help my fellow golf enthusiasts improve their posture, relieve their pain, gain strength and endurance, and most importantly, hit the ball farther. From beginners to professionals, I've had success working with all ages and all skill levels, and I can help you too. Located in Carmichael, call us at 916-802-5175 or go to golffitnesssolutions.com.
Remember when a driving range was just A driving range? Yeah, Hagen Oaks doesn't remember either. Reserve one of 3 top Tracer bays from 6 to 11 p.m. at hagenoaks.com. Only 3 bays are reservable, while the rest of the range remains open for walk-ups. Play virtual golf, then grab food, drinks, and a seat in front of the TVs at the hangout. Throw in live music, and suddenly your quick stop at the range turns into hours of fun. Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. Side effects may include laughter, bragging rights, and one friend insisting he would have won if the wind wasn't blowing.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Imran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports
You're not
1140.
living then, Matt. You're not living.
Can you at least let Voice Guy finish
Nah,
before?
voice guy's on my nerves today.
So every day. I don't want you to provide any context. I'm just going to share with you. In fact, Anthony, can you fire up? We're going to do another version of Matt and Kayla Theater here. Because we're going to... So
this is his new favorite thing.
Matt and Kayla Theater, which is me reenacting when Kayla just says things. When Kayla just says things, you know? And I don't know. I don't know where they come from. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them except for turn them into
They
content.
come from, you should know, Fantasyland. You watch Lord of the Rings.
No, there is nothing in Lord
That's
of
where
the
they come
Rings
from.
or anything that has anything to do with the words that you said that are now plastered in my brain. All right, we get the music. Oh, yes. Okay. Greetings and welcome into another episode of Matt and Kayla Theater. On today's show, we have Kayla Anderson ruining a good conversation about video games. Matt George will play the part of Kayla Anderson and Anthony, and also himself. Anthony. Well, one thing, video games. I have a Metal Gear Solid tattoo. Matt, hey, Anthony, what's your favorite Metal Gear Solid game? Anthony, Metal Gear Solid 2, my favorite video game. Matt, I love 3, Snake Eater, it's my favorite. Kayla, uninterrupted, uninvited, from the side of the room. Yeah, my favorite one is Beef Eaters. What? Crusty Beef Eaters. Alan knows what those are. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Crusty Beef Eaters. We used to have them at lunch. This concludes.
I'm crying.
This concludes
Literally
another episode
crying.
of Matt and Kayla Theater.
Oh my God.
What in the world? I would never in a million years eat anything called Crusty Beef Eater.
Yeah, they were like a highlight sometimes at hot lunch, and they were like a cheeseburger, kind of concoction, like a cheeseburger without the bun, but they tasted kind of like a cheeseburger, but they were called a beef eater. Yeah. I really enjoyed them.
Actually, and Alan knows about them, apparently.
Anthony, can you check?
Yeah.
Can you check with the FCC if we're allowed to say crunchy beef eaters on the air? Because now I'm a little nervous.
I think it's a gray area.
Oh, no. I'll look it up.
I don't want to see. No, do not Google.
No.
Do not Google crunchy beef eaters.
Crusty.
Don't. Worse. Do not.
It's a thing.
Dude, I'm looking away from the screen. I'm a married man.
Okay, see? Now watch this.
Nope.
Watch this, guys. Let's see.
see
Photo. There it is. Mm-hmm.
Ew.
No.
Those look gross.
This is it right here.
What is that?
How does that look gross? Oh, it had potatoes in it too.
Ew.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's loading.
It was really quite good. Crusty beef eater.
Crusty beef
eaters. It was like in a way, maybe like a shepherd's pie-ish. So they're cooking it right now, see?
How they make it?
And you chop up all the goods, and then dice up the onions, and then here's a finished product. Let's go to the finished product.
It's just like Hamburger Helper.
And that's a crusty beef eater. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
No, that's a pass from me, dog.
Oh, yum.
Nope. That looks
and
terrible.
Then cheese on the top.
It's like, it looks like bad lasagna.
No, it was pretty good.
Anyway. Words I did not expect to hear today in a sentence. Crusty Beefeaters. That's probably at the top of the list. Shout out Kayla Anderson.
Oh, goodness.
The Dallas Mavericks have made an offer out to the grand populace.
Okay.
And they're calling it a game of, well, they aren't, but others are calling it a game of deal or no deal. Essentially, they are putting out an offer for a 1-of-1 Cooper Flag debut patch autograph card. This has apparently been made and released.
Okay, I did see that.
It's a 1-of-1, so there's literally only one in the world. If you get this card, the Dallas Mavericks are offering you a trade for it.
Whoa.
That trade includes 2 Mavericks season premium lower level tickets for 32 years.
Whoa. Not courtside, though.
No, lower level.
Dang it.
A Cooper Flag signed game-worn rookie jersey, a post-game photo with Cooper Flag, a private photo shoot with the NBA Rookie of the Year trophy and the Larry O'Brien Championship trophy, a VIP tour of the Mavericks practice facility with a team meet and greet, a private basketball experience for up to 10 guests at American Airlines Center, and road trip experience to see the Mavericks versus the Boston Celtics, including round-trip airfare, hotel accommodations, and tickets to the game at the TD Garden.
Okay.
That is the offer. Now, there is no exact value of this card, but it is projected to be worth millions of dollars. So, Kayla Anderson, Anthony, deal or no deal? Do you cash the card in for millions of dollars, or do you?
But we don't know that for sure.
No, it's going to be worth millions. It's expected to be worth between $1 to $3 million. There's no exact evaluation on it, but it's going to be worth millions.
Okay.
For context, the patch, every rookie wore a patch on their jersey for their debuts.
So the patch
I
is
love
from
how
their
they do that,
jersey,
by the way,
and
in
it is
cards.
autographed by Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
The card itself. It is worth millions of dollars.
So what I have to do, I have to take myself and make myself like I was a diehard Dallas Mavericks fan, right? Like I lived, breathe, eat Dallas Mavericks basketball.
You could even change it to where you're an athlete from your favorite team, but it's the same package. Like it doesn't, because being a fan of the team definitely matters. Like I'm not interested in being a season ticket holder for the Dallas Mavericks. I'm not. But if that was a Darius Acuff rookie card worth millions of dollars, or all that experience with the Sacramento Kings, that would be really hard to say no to.
So can I negotiate? Because this is how I am.
Classic, Kayla. What do you want to negotiate?
I definitely need my tickets moved down to courtside. Need them courtside. Sorry. I need them courtside. That could very well change this whole thing for me. Now, I'm spoiled being in the business I've been in for 20 plus years. I'm used to being on the sideline, used to being right where the action is. So if that were to be the case, I feel like I'd need to be on the floor.
According to Google, NBA courtside season tickets on average cost between $30,000 to $100,000 per seat.
Perfect.
So for 32 years,
Perfect.
let's say it's $50,000 for 32 years. That's now more, just the seat is valued higher than the card.
But
by a large margin.
But if you never know, like with the card, and what if he has just a crazy, like he's MVP, you never know, like maybe the card could go even more up in value. Yeah. So I would attempt to negotiate. I love experiences more than anything. So I'm more of an experience person than I am a material person.
But you could buy experiences.
But you could buy experiences. That's the only thing I was thinking about. So I would say if they can upgrade me to courtside, I would do the deal. If they can't, I'm going to go ahead and keep my card, and I'll sell it. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'd sell that immediately. I mean, like, if I was a diehard Mavericks fan and I pulled it in Dallas, but what's the likelihood of someone in Dallas pulling this card? I feel like it's going to be some random dude. There's no way.
That's a great point, though.
Yeah, they put it wherever.
Yeah, it goes all over.
Yeah.
It's going to be anywhere in the country.
So that's kind of a hard bar. If I was a diehard Mavericks fan, I'd do it. It depends on how well off I am. If I'm like comfortably living, I don't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I need that million, I'm selling it right now.
The Dallas Mavericks are basically offering you, though, you will become an elite fan of our franchise for that card. We will trade you and basically everything you could want as a diehard fan of a team and more for that card.
Or you could have a house.
A signed.
That's kind of where
I'm
at.
Sure. And you can buy whatever you want. I think most people would sell the card because most people are Dallas Mavericks fans. But if you had, listen, y'all, I love the Sacramento Kings. If I didn't do what I did, because obviously I'm fortunate enough to be able to go to games anyway, but if I wanted to be a season ticket holder and also get a Darius Acuff signed rookie jersey or whoever, and pictures with the Larry O'Brien trophy pretending the Kings had one, I can imagine if a diehard Mavericks fan does somehow get that card.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And also, why do the Dallas Mavericks want it that bad? What are they going to do? Frame it?
I feel like charity auction was my thought. Like they would use it in their own charity stuff.
Flip it?
Yeah, they'd use it and make more money off of it.
True.
That'd be hilarious. I don't think they would do that. I think it's probably a charity thing.
I don't know.
I would like to think.
That's fun.
Also, is it just one ticket or is it 2 tickets? Like, my name is
I think it was 2. I think they said it was a pair
Hold on.
from what Matt said.
2 Maverick season premium lower level tickets for 32 years.
Also, could they promise you, for a certain amount of years, you'd get 1 road game a year where they'd...
It only says road trip experience to see the Boston Celtics, so I would assume it's just this season you could go with.
You go to Boston one time a year. That'd be hilarious.
I know, it really would.
It's the only time the Mavericks go to go to Boston.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why they chose Boston.
That is...
Boston's the only one who said yes.
Private basketball experience for up to 10 guests at American Airlines Center. That means basically come play 5-on-5 on the court at American Airlines Center.
Which is fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing.
I don't know. I mean, so this just got announced?
Well, the Mavs put it out there. And I think it's great. It's a great PR scheme because the likelihood is that the Mavericks are never going to get this card. Whoever gets it is going to sell it for a boatload of money because the odds are that this fan is not going, a Mavs fan is not going to get this card.
Mm-hmm.
Like collectors are going to be hunting for this card. It's brilliant PR by the Dallas Mavericks, though, to turn a card about their player into something that's fun to talk about. It's brilliant PR by the Mavericks.
I still think whoever gets it should notify the Mavs and just say, I got the card.
Negotiate.
Yeah, or just say I got it. I'm not giving it to you, but
yeah. Trust me, when that 1-of-1 card is packed, we'll know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll immediately.
We will know it. It's like a lottery. It's like winning the lottery.
Remember some lottery people they try to go unnoticed though?
Yes.
I think you should.
Remember
if you
that?
win the
Because
actual
it's such
lottery.
a weird. There's a curse to the lottery too.
There's a
curse?
curse?
There's people that think there's a curse to it.
Well, I don't. If I ever won that much money, I would not want anyone
to know.
outside of the people I love the absolute most in the innerest of inner circles to know.
Because they're the people who have gone public. I think those are the ones that have dealt with a lot of turmoil.
Random people are going to come after you,
Mm-hmm.
but people are going to start trying to leech off you.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about being a professional athlete that I would never be able to do.
The inner circles growing up, sometimes they don't know how to part from them, and then it gets really
just people
tough.
coming out of hey, friend from high school, let me just try and leech off you. Ugh.
Yep, and
Gross.
I've seen it happen firsthand. It's not fun.
I've also dealt with, this is another thing too, this is the Wild West of the NIL as well. Parents agents rather than being parents. Gross. I've seen that firsthand, and I don't like it. It's gross.
Jaden Daniels' mom is his agent, right?
Well, as long as she does it the right way. Because I've seen some people basically mistreat their kid in order to make them money.
Yeah, I don't think she mistreats him.
I don't
but she's a hard ass.
That's
That's for sure.
We'll take the break. When we come back, in 2007, something epic took place on this day, August 7th. And it's one of those moments in sports that a lot of people remember exactly where they were when it happened. We'll tell you what it is when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Get as loud as you can for Monster Jam!
The one and only Monster Jam. Packed with stunts, smiles, and jaw-dropping skills. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. Like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Only at Monster Jam. Coming to Golden One Center August 15th and 16th. Brought to you by BKT Tires and Morgan & Morgan. Specially priced Saturday night tickets available.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery from the law firm of Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. When you have been injured by the fault of another, you will want advice you can trust. If you know an attorney you can trust, I hope you call that person. But if you don't, please call me. I promise I will be the attorney you can trust. Along with my partner and associates, I have been helping accident survivors recover for their injuries for over 25 years. And we can help you. There's no charge for calling. So please call us today.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples, all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Sleep Number's new collections are designed to adapt to the changing nature of your life and your sleep needs. Whether it's the personalized comfort of the new Comfort Mode mattress, the targeted pressure relief of the Comfort Next mattress, or the Climate Collection that actively cools or warms to help you fall asleep and stay asleep.
And now, get early access to our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on the new Comfort Next Luxe for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson on Sactown Sports 1140.
Some sports moments, whether you're a fan of the team or player that did it or not, just live in infamy forever. Just resonate with you. And if you're fortunate enough to watch it, whether it was live or on TV or listen to it on the radio, some moments you just remember exactly where you were when it happened. On this date, August 7th, in 2007, this happened.
3 balls and 2 strikes. The overshift is on, and Bassick deals. And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone. He is on top of the all-time home run list. What a special moment for Barry Bonds. And what a special moment for these fans here in San Francisco. There it is.
I remember exactly where I was when Bonds broke Hank Aaron's home run record. I was at like a family barbecue or something. It's like some family get together. And I was playing in the backyard. And my family's not really much of a sports family, but my uncle, who used to be a Kings season ticket holder, he's like the reason why I was into sports as much as I am, because I grew up without a dad. Sure. So my uncle very much stepped in as my dad in a lot of ways and taught me a lot about sports. I just remember, and who's not a Giants fan, by the way, I just remember him yelling from the living room of the house that we were at. We're at a ranch. My aunt used to own
flex.
It was a nice ranch, but it was up in like the hills. Is whatever. They had property to have horses and goats on it. That's a ranch. And we were, again, my cousin and I, out in the backyard playing, and we just hear him yelling. Mm-hmm. No idea what the hell is going on. No idea the context. I was 13 years old at the time, though, and he talked me through exactly what happened. Iconic moment in the history, whatever you want to say about Bonds and steroids and blah, 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 and he's not in the Hall of Fame, blah, 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 blah. That moment, it was one of the greatest in certainly Northern California sports history.
No, absolutely. And I mean, in baseball, again, you can say whatever you want about him because there's controversy that comes with him as a player, but still can't take anything away from a moment like that where two things were observing the video, and I know the listening audience didn't get to observe the video we just played.
Yep.
But two things observing it that's just crazy to think about now in 2026. First of all, the energy and just what the Giants were at the time and the brand that they were.
Oh, yeah.
And the baseball that they were and represented is crazy. You know, now we're looking in 2026 and we're just like thinking, what is next for the Giants? You know, what is this franchise? What is this future for this organization? Like, they'll get back on track, but to look back at that and be like, this was such a big time. Also, the funny thing is when you're watching the video, there's no cell phones. All that's being held up are actual cameras, like clicking cameras.
Yep.
And like I was talking about my handheld
camcorders,
and there were camcorders. And it's so funny to look in the crowd before they take the shot of him at the plate. That's all you see.
Yep.
Not one phone.
Nope.
So it's always fun to also go back and watch some of these clips from years ago and just how much things have changed.
I thought you were going to say the absolute mosh pit for the ball in
that
center
is
field.
That as well, but that would still happen nowadays.
Of course.
That would still happen.
That was a war for that baseball.
I'm like, whoever came up with it like unscathed, I mean, everybody had to have scrapes on them.
I've thought about this before. Like, that is not a time where you grab that baseball and you hold it up to celebrate. I'm grabbing that baseball and I'm trying to nonchalantly get that in a pocket or my coat or anything as quickly as I possibly can, and I'm getting out of there.
Did they ever do anything? Did the Giants go and find the ball and then offer?
I remember there being stories about the guy who got Barry Bonds, who caught, quote unquote,
Yeah.
got the home run ball, but I don't remember enough about it.
Okay.
Bonds home.
Because usually they'll go and try, if it's a significant milestone, usually the club will try to go and get it from the fan, and then, there's something that comes, they get to meet the player, and then sometimes they give them something.
So it was caught by a 21-year-old New York student, Matt Murphy.
Huh.
Sold online at an auction. Really?
For what? Not a lot.
Only $752,000. I say only.
Yeah,
as if we
but that
wouldn't
was a
take
long
money.
time ago.
Right? Exactly. Like that ball,
That was a long
if that
time
were to
ago.
happen today, like if Aaron Judge breaks
Yeah.
Bonds' record and hits that same home run at Yankee Stadium or whatever,
Yep.
that ball is going for millions.
Mhm. What year
Millions
was
upon
it?
Millions. 2007.
Yeah, I mean, even since then,
I don't know if
The
it's
market's
sold in
gone up a
2007.
lot.
the market's gone up a ton.
Well, yeah, because like sports memorabilia collection is booming right now. Well, not just sports, cards in general, like Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering and all that stuff. It's
Mhm.
just through the roof right now.
That's crazy.
Also, apparently
2007, huh?
his final home run ball, which was home run number 762, was hit on September 5th, 2007.
Okay.
And that was sold for $282,000.
Got it. Still money in the bank.
Pretty darn good. Can you imagine being just a 21-year-old and you got that ball?
No way. That's insane.
Cha-ching.
That's really cool.
I'd be so mad that I didn't keep it, though.
Because of how much it appreciated.
Yeah,
in
it's
value?
got to be worth so much
Oh,
more
it's
now.
It was sold to like a collector, apparently, which makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
You'd be like Indiana Jones and donate it to a museum, not about the money.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Screw that.
No one's doing that anymore.
It's crazy. Like, I went down to Vegas last year for that AAU tournament at the same time as Summer League, and I was looking in one of those autograph stores in Vegas. It's insane what's in those types of stores, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it was sold to a fashion designer named Mark Echo, who then held a public vote on the ball's future. The winning result chose to brand it with a discrete 5-pronged asterisk symbol over the Major League Baseball stamp to signify the steroid controversies before gifting it to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, get over it.
Wait, really?
That's crappy. Good on them for donating it to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Crappy for putting an asterisk
tattooed
on
an
it.
asterisk on it. That's so lame.
That's whack. Although it's a
I
good
didn't know
story, it's a
about
good
this.
story for the Hall of Fame, but that's whack.
Holy smokes, that's crazy. So a
That's
fashion
whack.
designer bought it.
Then held a public vote on what to do with it, and people voted to put an asterisk on it. I'm sure that was during the height of all the
For
steroid
sure.
controversies. Put an asterisk on it, and then they gave it to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
That's wild.
Well, you were half
Dang.
right. That's lame.
Mm-mm-mm.
Put the man in the Hall of Fame, for God's sake. It's ridiculous that he's not. We'll take
Yeah,
a
his
break.
ball goes there, but not him.
Yeah, of course.
When we come back, Sports Illustrated, or SI, the Kings on SI.
It's SI, Matt.
I know, it's SI. They get mad.
I
You
got
say-
in trouble for saying
Yes.
Sports Illustrated guest, blah, blah, blah.
I know.
Remember?
It says you don't call it Sports Illustrated anymore. It's SI.
Jeez.
Well, the Kings on SI, this is Logan Struck who wrote this, ranked and identified the three most untouchable, ranked the top three most untradeable players on the Sacramento Kings. We can guess who number one is.
Yeah.
Number two and number three, some conversation around it. We'll do that when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
SactownSports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club in Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPFest.com.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, this is Adam Johnson, owner of Golf Fitness Solutions. Most golfers practice their swing, but ignore the body swing in the club. We help golfers move better, get stronger, reduce pain, build power, and play longer. Join us for a free trial week and see how golf-specific training can help you support your body and your game. Try a class, meet the team, and find a right program for your goals. Call 916-802-5175 or visit golffitnesssolutions.com. Golf Fitness Solutions. Move better, feel better, play better.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
When you're a team, let's be honest, as bad as the Sacramento Kings are, or are expected to be, in a position that the Sacramento Kings are in, you don't expect to really have too many players that can be considered untradeable or untouchable. Not untradeable in the sense of like they have no value whatsoever, but untradeable in terms of like there's not an offer that you could make me. They are off limits. You cannot trade for them. Well, Sports Illustrated. SI, sorry,
Oh,
don't.
watch
SI,
it, Matt.
not Sports Illustrated.
One
SI.
more strike.
I know. They'll come after me.
Mm-hmm.
SI, they do some phenomenal coverage of the Sacramento Kings over there. And this particular article was written by Logan Struck from Sacramento Kings on SI, ranking the 3 most untouchable players on the Sacramento Kings. Number 1, I think we can all guess. It's the guy you just drafted.
Yep.
The guy that you're hoping is your franchise guard going forward.
DA5.
It's Darius Acuff Jr. Now, I disagree completely with the idea that anybody on this roster is untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a most untouchable, meaning you have to have the absolute best offer possible out of anybody on this roster to get me to move on from him, yes, your rookie and 7th overall pick in this year's draft, Darius Acuff Jr., is on that list. But there are certainly a number of players in the league that I would trade Darius Acuff Jr. for. It's just those trades, as we know, are realistically not going to happen. They write, obviously the 7th overall pick in this year's draft is not going anywhere. The Kings have full faith in Darius Acuff Jr. that he can be their franchise point guard, and there is no reason for us to believe otherwise just yet. Sure, there are questions about Acuff Jr.'s defense, but he has the offensive skill set to become a legitimate star at the NBA level. The smaller offensive-minded guards do not always translate to title contention, but there have been exceptions, and Acuff Jr. could certainly be the next. It would take a couple of down years for Acuff Jr. for the Kings to lose hope and potentially shop him, but for now, they are fully bought in to the 19-year-old point guard, as they should be. They just drafted him. He hasn't played a single NBA game yet. Speaking of which, at noon for lunch break, we're going to have a conversation, and I'm going to ask a question that's kind of rooted in pessimism, and not to go full Carmichael Dave, but we're going to have a conversation about how do the Kings not essentially break Darius Acuff Jr.? We'll talk about that at noon.
Do you want?
No, please.
Okay, so this is obvious, and I know like the whole thing, like no one's untradeable or no one's untouchable, I should say. This is clearly like you don't draft someone, you don't have your eye on a guy all throughout the draft who is really connected to you since day one of the whole situation.
We're open for business.
Yeah, and then be like, all right, never mind.
We've changed our mind.
We've changed our mind.
After
we're
a
changing
summer
our whole
league.
philosophy. So that makes the obvious sense. But I really, Matt, look at him as truly being maybe one of the only ones that I could say indefinitely he's untouchable.
Why?
Because I think there's still cases for other guys if you absolutely had to and there was a reason. Like there was something that fit your plan better or could get you there quicker.
Yep. I would agree with that. I think you could say the same thing for Acuff too. I think that's why there's.
But you haven't even taken a shot on him yet,
of
right?
Course. I mean, we're talking a hypothetical, completely unrealistic scenario where the San Antonio Spurs come to you and go, wow, we really, really like Darius Acuff Jr. We think he's exactly what we need next to Wemby. We'll give you Stephon Castle for him. So
sure.
And again, these scenarios aren't going to, they don't exist, which is why
Because you got to be realistic.
Yeah, you don't trade Darius Acuff Jr. right now. Number 2 on this list, I was sure was going to be Keegan Murray. It's not.
Okay.
The second most untouchable player, according to Sacramento Kings on SI, is Maxime Reynaud.
Okay.
I have thoughts on this, but
real quick, we had a convo. I believe Alan actually got a little upset with me about this. Rewind back to, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, and Alan had brought up a case of, hey, if Maxime Reynaud is available and somebody wanted him, and I think it was during the draft, and they were willing to give you this pick and this pick.
Yeah, he was
Why
talking
don't
about.
you just take advantage of that now?
He was talking about using Max to pick up like a late first rounder.
Exactly. And I think I was quick. I think I was so quick to say no. You didn't even like say the entire situation. And then Alan was like annoyed with me, which is fine. That's totally fine. I am very annoying sometimes, but
I disagree completely.
Look in the mirror, bro. But anyway, so my whole thing is this has actually been a discussion on how untouchable is Maxime Reynaud. And it doesn't seem to me that they want to move him. They still are proud that they are able to say, like, we got this guy in the second round. Again, this is a Scott Perry guy.
Yeah.
You don't want to just turn around and give him away. But if the situation was right, there is a possibility that they could do that because he does have value. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
I think Alan Stiles and we should ask Alan during Crosstalk about this later on in the show, at the end of the show. I think Alan Stiles and I will have a very similar reaction to this. I think this is absurd.
Even though he brought up trading him?
Well, I wouldn't have done the deal that Alan was talking about. I would not have traded Maxime Reynaud for a late first rounder in this year's draft.
But you think he'll think this is absurd, that he's the
second highest, most untouchable player on this roster?
Because there's somebody else you feel is before
Keegan
him.
Murray is loads more untouchable than Maxime Reynaud is. The difference with Keegan now is that he's not on a rookie scale contract anymore, so you don't have a long-term control over him, but he's starting the first year of a new deal, so you do have the longevity control, but now he's more expensive.
Yeah.
So Keegan's value has immediately gone down. It's like driving a car off of a sale lot.
Sure.
His value has now immediately gone down now that he's paid what he's paid.
Yeah.
Keegan Murray's value is still way higher than Maxime Reynaud's. Way higher. And this is not by any means and this would be, I can already see it being clipped and taken out of context. It's not at all an anti-Maxime Reynaud thing, because I would not trade Maxime Reynaud for anything that I believe his value would be at this point, because I believe Maxime Reynaud is better than his value at this point. So maybe that feeds into, and I haven't read, I can read the explanation here, that maybe that feeds into he's untouchable because you would not get anywhere close to the value that you think he is, because most people would try and trade for a backup center that's a second rounder that had a good rookie season, not someone who the Kings believe he can be. That being said, there is a large amount of offers that I would strongly consider for Maxime Reynaud if anyone ever came and knocking. No one's going to at this point because we need to see more out of Max. The sophomore slump is a real thing. And I'll be honest with you, everybody, including many of us here in Sacramento, are sitting here waiting to see if a healthy Domantas Sabonis means Maxime Reynaud is going to fade into obscurity. Was Max's success simply because he played a lot of minutes out of necessity and he played them with Russell Westbrook, or is Maxime Reynaud really this good? That is to be determined.
It's crazy to think that they didn't put themselves in this position on purpose. Like it's not like they were like, all right, Domantas Sabonis is going to be hurt.
Right.
All right, that means our second round pick, I want you to go do your thing. And then now we're going to have a little bit of not a controversy, but a little bit more to think about.
Well, this is a great thing.
It's a great
thing.
But we almost, in a way, it's the conversations that we have about it, it can be frustrating because we're talking about, well, but now what happens? Does it stun his growth in year two? Is he not able to maybe go through some of the adversity in those sophomore slumps and come out on the other side, right? Because he's just not going to be playing the minutes he should. Is he going to take a step backwards because he's not getting those? So I think it does cause a bit of a how do you say that word? Kerfuffle. I love that. I could even say it, but kerfuffle. Because it is a little bit of a thing to figure out if you are Doug Christie and how you're going to play this out, because you can't not play Domantas Sabonis.
Well, what Max has done, to his credit, is he has played himself through the proverbial ceiling that was labeled upon him.
Mm-hmm.
He has played himself into a position where, when he was drafted 42nd overall, the idea that he could be the starting center in Sacramento was like, that's fun wishful thinking. Now it's like, but maybe.
There's a chance.
Yeah. And how do you get the context you need to realize that potential or not? Well, you kind of throw them into the fire and see how if they burn, or throw them into the ocean, see if they sink or swim, whatever analogy you want to use. But Maxime Reynaud, one, now is not nearly as talented as Domantas Sabonis is. That's just a reality.
No.
And two, the likelihood is Maxime Reynaud will never be as talented as Domantas Sabonis is. And even if Sabonis isn't part of your long-term plans, the fact that he's here now and the fact that the guys that are part of your long-term plan, a la Darius Acuff Jr., can very much benefit from playing with him and playing through him, means that Maxime Reynaud is going to be limited in his opportunities, I think, right now, barring injury, knock on wood, to show or to continue his building of momentum into maybe he is the starting caliber center of the future. I still don't believe he is. I don't believe he's looked like that around the league in terms of value. So if you could, and this is kind of feeds into Alan Stiles' point, which what acceptable value is to Alan, acceptable value is to me is different. Alan's a little bit lower in terms of value for Max than I am. But if there is value out there to be had for Maxime Reynaud, Scott Perry has to very, very strongly consider it, whether Sabonis is here or not.
Yeah.
Because he's a very much an appreciated asset based off of how he played last season, which is wonderful. And that's a credit to Max over anybody else. He's played his way into being more valuable and better than anybody thought he was going to be.
I think why maybe he lands in this 2 spot, again, going off of all the stuff that you are saying, is because we're in the area of we're trying to see what Scott is building with his guys, with the vision that he has. And because Domantas Sabonis is here, he doesn't want it to get in the way possibly of like what it's going to look like in the future, whether Maxime is a starter or whether he's a really good depth piece that maybe you could get value for later down the line. But it's still it's your second year. And Max did get a lot of he slowly was getting credit as the year went on. And he was second all rookie team. I do think that Scott, maybe why he's the second one is it's because it's Scott's guy and he has kind of overachieved. And Scott still wants to see how that puzzle piece fits into the entire puzzle he's looking to make. That's kind of how I look at it.
Let me address this comment in the comment section really quick from Patrick. Patrick says, to me, it feels like the argument Matt made would mean that Max is in fact untouchable. I think second most untouchable is right for him. This is where I disagree from the premise of the article. And I'm going to read part of this for you because I fundamentally, and this is not in any kind of way disrespectful to Logan at all. I like the points that Logan brings up. Me personally completely disagree with a lot of this.
Yeah.
He says, despite being a second-round pick last year, Maxime Reynaud has earned his spot on this list. He's earned a lot. I agree with that. He became the only non-lottery pick to earn all-rookie honors last season, and many expect him to be the Kings' long-term center in the post-Sabonis era. Let's stop there.
I don't know about that.
Who?
Yeah,
because
I don't know
Scott
about
Perry just made a play for Jalen Duren.
Yeah. I don't agree with that statement.
That is not... The Kings are optimistic that maybe they found something. Maybe they just struck gold on a second-round talent, diamond in the rough type prospect. But Max still has a long way to go to realize that potential, and he has people directly in front of him that you can't bench in order to play him right now. You just can't, especially with the amount of money that you're paying Domantas Sabonis. So I think that is an overreaction to say, and again, it's written, many expect him to be the Kings' long-term center in the post-Sabonis era. I disagree with that. That's still very much up in the air. I'll keep reading. Reynaud is a very skilled big man standing at 7'1" from France and moves very well for his size. Agreed. He has shown flashes of creating with the ball in his hands, kinda, similar to how Sabonis has for years. They tried a little bit in Summer League. One game it looked good. For the most part, it didn't look good, though. As a rookie, he averaged 14.2 points, 8.7 rebounds, 1.6 assists per game through 56 starts, while shooting 58% from the field and 35% from beyond the arc. There's no chance the Kings trade away Reynaud before realizing his full potential, and it would take a serious sophomore slump for the franchise to lose any hope with him. I agree with the last part. The Kings are not going to overreact and freak out and panic if Max slumps a little bit now that teams have more film on him and he's going to figure out his dynamic with the other centers on this roster. I agree with that last part. To say there is no chance the Kings would trade Reynaud away before realizing his full potential, I fundamentally disagree with. Because who knows how long it's going to take to realize that full potential. What is that full potential? It differs depending upon who you talk to. And if a team were to come to the table and offer you something more or good value for him right now, it would be very difficult, I think, for Scott Perry to walk away from that.
I just still think there's work to be done. So it's hard to say he's just going to be traded this season if something, I don't know what would come about because it is kind of a weird year with how much he will be playing or not be playing and how much he improves or goes through struggles but isn't able to work all the way through them in a timely manner. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's so many weird things in this year because we're in a gray area.
Yeah.
Because we're not all the way out of the, what's it called? We're not all the way out of the hard times. Like there's still things we're sifting through.
We're just getting started.
It's just getting started. And look, John says, listen, every time I turn on your radio, I keep hoping maybe you would talk reasonable out the Kings talking about trading Max is ludicrous. This isn't what this is. This is actually, we're saying this is an article saying he's untouchable.
Yes.
He's the second most untouchable player under ACUF. So this isn't about trading him. This is about how untouchable Max is.
Nobody on this show is saying we want to trade Maxime Reynaud right now. Nobody is. I just said I would not trade Maxime Reynaud for the reason that I don't think the value, I think we and the Kings significantly value Maxime Reynaud higher than anybody in the league, and it's not close. Because most people in the league still view him as a second-round pick center that his numbers were good because he got a lot of playing time out of necessity, and it was because of Russell Westbrook. Whether that's fair or not, time will tell, but that is what I believe outside of Sacramento. If anybody knows Maxime Reynaud's name, and I'm not talking about front office staffs, I'm talking about fans, that is what they would likely think. That does not mean that's what we think. And I'm not saying trade Maxime Reynaud tomorrow. I'm not saying that at all. We've talked a lot on this show over the course of this summer of how do the Kings make sure Max doesn't fall into obscurity and get left behind now that Sabonis is going to be playing. And we talked a lot about Dylan Cardwell provides a defensive uplift that the Kings need that neither of those other centers provide. So there's very much a reason to believe that Max might get the short end of the stick a little bit because Sabonis is here and Dylan plays the defense that he plays.
Yeah.
But I'm not trading Maxime Reynaud right now because his value is not what I think is appropriate for him. But Maxime Reynaud is not so good that there is not value out there. And there's a lot out there that I would trade Maxime Reynaud for. That hopefully he continues to play well enough to where he's worth that. And he's on the right path, to his credit.
And, Kimberly brings up in the YouTube chat, which, by the way, you can always chime in the YouTube chat, watch us, and remember to subscribe to Sactown Sports. So she said, no one should be untouchable if it makes us better. It is simple.
Perfect. Exactly.
And it really, when reality comes to it, it is hard to say, like, no one's untouchable. Now, when you're thinking about it realistically and what the Kings are trying to do right now in this moment, it is trying to build something. And you can't just keep trading away things when you're trying to build something, especially your young talent.
100%.
So that's where I would say, like, right now for them, yes, anything is touchable when it's all said and done. But I think with their mindset, it's hard to say these young guys are probably the first up there because they're trying to build something.
The only realistic scenario that I can come up with where the Kings would consider trading Maxime Reynaud in the near future, and by that I mean either this trade deadline or this summer. I said realistic scenario because there is an unrealistic scenario where someone comes and gives you an offer that you can't refuse. I just don't think that's going to happen. The realistic scenario is Darius Acuff Jr. and Domantas Sabonis click, and something really works. And Dylan Cardwell is my backup center because of the defense that he provides, and he's cheaper. Well, he will be long-term cheaper. So now, if I can trade Max for value, I consider it.
Yeah,
that's the only logical scenario, and there's a big if there because as of right now, Domantas Sabonis really isn't part of the future plans. It's been widely reported. Anthony Slater also reported that the Kings are not discussing a contract extension with Domantas Sabonis right now.
Hence why they shopped him so much.
Exactly, which they shouldn't be. If the King, as of right now, if you were to put Domantas Sabonis and Maxime Reynaud in front of Scott Perry and tell him choose one, contract included, I think Scott's choosing Max because of the financial flexibility, not because Max is better than Sabonis, but Max is the guy that he drafted, and the financial flexibility that comes with it. So it's not a question of are we trying to move Maxime Reynaud? It's just, is anybody on this roster really untouchable? I'm the biggest Keegan Murray fan on the planet. I adore Keegan Murray. I've been a fan of Keegan since before he was drafted, was thrilled when the Kings drafted him. Keegan Murray's number 3 on this list. I'm glad he's at least on the list. There was a time where I was ready to fist fight anybody that suggested trading Keegan Murray because I love the dude so much.
Yeah.
But in reality, should the Kings have traded Keegan Murray for OG Anunoby with the Beam team if that was there? Yes, they should have. Should Keegan Murray have been involved in the Pascal Siakam trade if it was possible? Yes, he should have. I believe the Kings need more Keegan Murrays, and by that I mean the archetype of player and the size and the length and the defense that he provides, not less of them. So I don't want or expect the Kings to trade Keegan away anytime soon, but Keegan is the guy that I believe the Kings, other than Acuff, will continue to get calls about, even with his new contract, and Scott Perry should listen to every single offer that he gets because Keegan Murray has value, and where the Kings are at, if you can cash in for really good value on Keegan Murray, as much as I love the dude, you have to consider doing it, even if I agree with him being on the most untouchable list on SI here.
Yeah, he's still, I think, as he lands on this most untouchable, which I get why, for the reasons you just explained, especially this year, with the lack of defensive players on this team, like he's going to be very valuable and helpful in that matter. But I think that it's been made clear by, again, I go back to that conversations about Mark Spears, or with Mark Spears we had at the trade deadline. He brought up Keegan Murray, even though Keegan Murray technically at the time couldn't even be traded.
Not eligible to be traded.
But he said, this is the guy that guys are bringing up from front offices around the NBA. It's Keegan Murray.
And Scott said the same thing in his media.
Scott said the same thing. He pretty much said, oh, yeah, Keegan Murray's got value around the league. Like hinting at the fact that, people have probably reached out to him. So Scott knows that Keegan Murray has value. Now, that is also helpful because he needs talent on this team. And like you were saying, he fits things that they need right now. But if there's an offer out there that suits them better for the future, or picks that are involved, I don't think Scott is going to say, nope, absolutely, untouchable.
Let's put it this way. If the Kings are a bad basketball team, which we expect them to be, and a team comes to you at the trade deadline this year and goes, one of our unprotected firsts and a good young player for Keegan, I think Scott Perry strongly has to consider it. It depends on the player, and it depends on the pick, of course, and who the team is. Because if it's like Boston Celtics pick, it's like, okay, it's not going to be very good.
Yeah.
But you have to I wouldn't do it because I'm still team Keegan, love Keegan. I need to know more of the context of what. But like, if Keegan is shooting 37, 38% from three-point range, you best believe that price is going way up.
Yeah.
But also is your unwillingness to trade him because now you're getting the defense and that three-point shooting is back. Hell yeah, Keegan.
Mm-hmm.
And Keegan still has a lot to prove. Like he labeled last season as kind of a lost year of his career because of how much time he missed. It was a tough year for everybody.
Freak injuries for him.
But while to many, and to some extent myself included, even as a Keegan Murray fan, the ship has kind of sailed on Keegan being a go-to offensive option. I do not believe that all-star Keegan Murray that Monty McNair was hopeful for when they drafted him with the 4th overall pick. I've let that go. I've kind of just accepted that I don't think that's what it's going to be. But I have not let go of the fact that Keegan Murray should be a way, way, way better shooter than he's shown over the last couple of seasons. And if you could get Keegan to average 16 points a game, play the defense that he plays, and shoot 37% from three-point range, that will have a ton of value around the league, and the Sacramento Kings will have to be kind of blown away to trade it away.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get back to that, because the Kings desperately need it.
Right.
Boy, do they need it. Last week, David Aldridge, we shared with you, he did his offseason rankings, and he did the bottom 10. And the Sacramento Kings weren't in the bottom 10 in terms of offseason moves. Well, now the top 10 and the mid 10 are out.
Okay.
Where will the Sacramento Kings fall in David Aldridge's offseason rankings? We'll have that for you when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Sactownsports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. Sactownsports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney, and the truth is I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call, and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare, or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. Call 800-948-7878. That's 800-948-7878. 800-948-7878.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer & Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Catch the future of San Francisco Giants baseball right here in Sacramento with the Sacramento River Cats at Sutter Health Park. See tomorrow's stars take the field today and be part of the big league journey. Get your River Cats baseball tickets now at rivercats.com.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owed the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louis found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $3 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louis has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louis.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson on Sactown Sports 1140.
Can't say that I would ever willingly go and watch roof ball.
Right, on Ocho.
ESPN the Ocho right now, which the concept of it is guys throwing a football up on a roof.
There was a girl, too.
Oh, girl as well?
Mm-hmm.
And they have to get it around like a chimney pipe or something.
Right, you can't go over.
And you have to catch it on the way down, but you can't go over.
Very interesting.
And you get points based off of, I don't care.
I think I actually, growing up, did that game without even knowing it was a thing on the
Yeah, I feel like it's a backyard game.
Yeah,
It is
my
definitely a
brother and I
backyard
would
game.
play that all because we had a roof slanted just like that, like where we could just sit there and, go back and forth.
Yeah,
So-
I would throw a ball up there.
Mhm.
ESPN the Ocho, the point of it is to have these obscure, crazy games. And a lot of them I'm super into. There's one that I don't think they've ever done on ESPN the Ocho, but I have gone down a rabbit hill of
Hole.
watching.
Rabbit hole.
What did I say?
Rabbit hill.
Rabbit hill, rabbit hole, rabbit
Hill
mound,
hole.
rabbit tunnel, whatever. Watching on YouTube. I don't know what it's called,
Okay.
but it is a game in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And the concept of it, there are 3 teams. I don't know how many people are on a team. It's a lot of people. Each team has a really, really tall, like wood or bamboo or something post.
Mm-hmm.
At the top of the post is one man or woman, I suppose. And let's say there's 100 people on each team. The post itself is not stuck in the ground. It is held by a group of people.
Okay.
The object of the game is to, by any means necessary,
Oh, jeez.
knock
There we go.
the person off the top of the pole while protecting your own person.
That's crazy.
And it's just combat.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
So you will have a mob of people at the bottom of the post who play defense, and then you have your attackers that go out and attack the other posts. And I'm talking, they wear headgears and stuff because dude on top or lady on top of the post is kicking people like, and
Gotta stay up
they're
there.
fist fighting each other. I am in.
I'm surprised Duren. This sounds right up my alley.
It is very Kayla Anderson. Kayla would be on top of the post just.
But you could be too because we got lanky legs and arms, so we could we could do a good job.
You gotta have a good
kicking
balance,
people.
though. Are you guys
I
balanced?
have a great balance, yeah, from
Okay.
dancing.
Matt,
Mhm.
how's your balance?
No.
Okay, he's not up there.
Yeah, I'm balancing is definitely a thing of mine.
This sounds like one of those late night like YouTube sports that you watch. Like after a
He's
night
looking
out,
it
you
up.
come home and you're just like,
Right.
guys, you have to see this. This is awesome.
You gotta see this. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's
You
do
know?
it right now.
Let's do it right now.
I'm gonna see if here it is.
Oh my goodness.
Bo Tayoshi. It's Japanese. Yeah, can you bring it up so it's on the?
I feel bad the listeners can't see
Well,
this.
you're gonna be able to bring it up on the stream, can't you?
Yeah, but
Oh,
listeners.
no.
Oh no.
The
Okay.
listeners in their car.
Well, I apologize. So
Look at these helmets. They're wearing like full force like face helmets.
So
Oh my goodness.
guys on the pole, and
Wow.
you have your army
It's
at
like
the
a
bottom
mob.
and dude at the top, and then you have your like defenders that are halfway up, and they just fight.
That's crazy.
And the object is to knock dude off the top of the pole.
Have you seen World War Z?
Yes. The
Yeah,
zombie.
it looks like that when they're all climbing on top of each other.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, sorry, radio audience. You obviously can't see this, the YouTube
That
audience.
But they're fighting pretty hard.
I don't know if the camera can pick that up, Anthony, for those. But this is like, put this on ESPN,
next
the Ocho,
level,
and I'm locking it.
They do not get it.
They can't see it. Sorry, guys. Look up,
It's pretty
whenever you get the time, look up B-O Taoshi, Taoshi.
So not Taibo, but Bo Taoshi. There
See
used
this
to be a
guy.
thing
Look at
called
this guy.
Taibo.
This guy's on his way down. He's just
now
kicking
that's
people.
what I would do.
Get off me! Get.
Yeah.
Do you think you could stay balanced while kicking, Kayla?
It's just human capture the flag. Oh, you have to knock
So
the dude off the
confident.
top
I
and then
know.
So
climb to the
confident.
top.
There's a lot of things I practice this.
And
You've
there-
done
in
this
my
before.
spare time. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And see, there you go. They scored.
How about the cheese roll? You guys know about the cheese roll?
Yes, where they roll it down the hill and they
Yeah.
have to race it down the hill.
I feel like you'd love that, Kayla.
No, what is that?
It's like
I like
in,
cheese.
It's like in Scotland, I want to say. It's somewhere like in Europe.
Oh, really?
Necks are
Do
for
you
sure
get to
broken.
eat the cheese?
I don't even know if you'd want to.
Oh,
they
okay.
roll the cheese down the hill, and you just roll down
And
behind
you're
it.
supposed to race it, essentially.
You have to go get it.
Down a super steep hill.
That's
and,
crazy.
Like, death happens.
What do you mean
Not
death
Not really,
happens?
but like...
No, death does happen.
It does it?
Yeah, death definitely
Like,
happens.
No way. Oh, because there's a lot of. Okay.
It's a ton of people, and they're literally rolling down a giant hill at full speed.
Nuts.
And people will go like head first in the crazy... Here.
Look at this guy.
Sorry, radio audience. This is terrible. We'll look this up, too. Cheese rolling.
Oh, it's a small piece of cheese. I thought it
and
was
then
something bigger.
Look at these guys. They just...
Oh, dang. Yeah,
Just-
you could get a concussion on that.
Yeah, I think
Concussion's
like
the
that's,
worst of...
Oh,
or at
that
least-
guy definitely broke his neck.
I think everyone gets a concussion.
Concussion's the least of your worries,
That
man.
is what. And by the way, they have these people at the end, like security. What are they going to do?
They catch you.
To catch you so you don't keep going?
Yeah. It's like a wall of people to like catch you because
Okay.
you can't stop. You're going down like this crazy
That is
hill.
nuts.
Yeah.
That's a good late night sport.
That is a good late night sport. Oof.
The rabbit
Get into
holes you can go
trouble with
down on
that.
YouTube. You never know.
But it is the reason why they're doing this whole Ocho. It's on ESPN2 right now. Is because the anniversary of the Ocho. That's why.
What, from...
It's the anniversary of ESPN 8.
Oh.
So they're doing like it all day.
Well, it's paying homage. It's from Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball. That's what the ESPN 8, the Ocho. So they just...
I love Dodgeball, by the way.
Great movie. Oh, the game?
I actually like the game.
The game?
Why would you not want to throw stuff at people?
We talked about this.
Can think of many reasons.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just a ball, though.
True.
You know?
we used to play, when we played Dodgeball at my school, we played different rules. We played with the doctor, and the doctor had a pool noodle.
Okay.
A pool noodle?
Yep.
You could like revive people.
You could revive people. So if you got hit with the dodgeball,
seen
you
this.
dropped to a knee.
Yeah.
And if you got hit with the pool noodle, you could come back up. But as soon as your doctor went down, you're cooked.
Oh, I
So
liked that.
the doctor, you'd always
I
make
liked
like the
that.
smallest guy or girl in class, but they were public enemy number one, so they're just getting barraged the entire time.
With the pool noodle, can you like block the balls, or does it count if it hits the
ball?
the
The balls
it's just
go,
to, like,
well, like
revive.
if the ball hits the pool noodle, you're fine.
Okay,
But
so you could block it.
The pool noodle's not stopping the ball. The ball's going
Right.
through it.
Really?
We didn't play with those plushy balls. We played with
You
like
play with
the kick
the
balls.
yeah, the hard
Oh,
ball.
okay.
now.
I was with the
Um,
plushy ones.
This is real.
I've done both, but I prefer harder things in terms of throwing.
All right.
So I know that was going down the wrong road.
I save.
So I
of
prefer. I think we should start a league where we throw our high heels because I don't wear them anymore. So I have a bunch in my closet I need to get rid of.
Dangerous.
So I would volunteer them and I would give them for free, and we could do like the throwing of high heels. That's what I did to my brother growing up. I left marks in the door.
And the door? What about him?
He got struck a couple times.
Struck.
Then he went and shut the door on me, and then it got left marks in the door to this day.
Kayla, I mean this as a friend. I think you have a problem.
No, I truly don't. I'm actually a really nice
You're
person.
a very violent person.
Only when I need to be.
Oh, there's Kayla again.
Only when I need to be, Matt.
Only when you need to be.
Yep.
I mean, that is a sibling thing.
You
Yeah,
are
violent.
I was the older sister, right?
I don't know. Were you?
I was. No, I was the older sister. So, it was until he got bigger than I. Like, he's 6'4". But, like, when he was small, I definitely.
I had a similar thing. I have an older sister, and when I got taller, I would just move her out of the way when she was trying to fight back.
Your brother's 6'4"?
Yeah.
So a foot taller than you?
Oh, that's a good compliment.
I thought she was going to throw a high heel at me. I was just baiting it. I don't
Oh, no, that's not a good compliment.
No, that was an insult, calling you shorter than you are.
I'm not 5'4", people.
She's not,
Right?
but if you say it,
I'm
she
actually
might kill
tall.
you. And that was the most calm response you've ever had.
How did I forget to tell you guys this?
Oh, God.
Real quick story.
Oh, God.
I was out at our sales guy, John. He has a tournament out there.
Yeah, you're
in
at Rancho Marietta.
Marietta. Pretty place, by the way.
Great
golf course. And we're interviewing some former players from the Sacramento area, whether it be MLB guys there, and then there were guys from all over the country that come back every year for this.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember who
The Gold Rush Classic, right?
Yeah, Gold Rush Classic, shout out. Can't remember who I was interviewing this particular, but I believe he was it Vaughn? And he's from Sacramento. He played baseball.
Okay.
John Vaughn?
Gary Vaughn? I don't know.
I don't want to get it.
Greg Vaughn.
Yeah, Greg Vaughn. So talking with him, blah, blah, blah. And I go to introduce myself. I've told you this before. I've got a hell of a handshake. I'm serious. And the first thing he says is, "Good Lord." He's like, "That's the best handshake I've ever, he didn't say he said, not even a girl. And I said, "Oh yeah, I pride myself on my, speaking with athletes all over, you got to have a firm handshake." And he was very impressed.
Nice.
Put the banner in the rafters.
I know.
I mean,
best handshake.
I'm telling you, I felt pretty good about myself after that one. It's even my broken wrist.
What's weird is when we first met, because we had talked before the show started, but we met right before the show started for the first time. And you were a hugger. You said, "I'm a hugger."
I am a hugger.
That's the nicest she's ever been to me.
I haven't hugged you
all
since?
downhill since then. No, it's just you started cordial, which those are the best friendships. The best friendships are if you're nice to
Those
each
are
other.
boring friendships.
Exactly. You're nice to each other at the beginning, and then when you get to know each other, it's just like, now you're like, "I'll never hug you again. Screw you."
No, that's not true. I am a hugger. Like I said, I got two personalities.
I've never shaken your hand, and I'm glad I did because my hand would be gone.
Are you
apparently.
ready?
No.
I got Cheetos on it.
Right now, let's do it.
No.
Ready?
Rate it out of 1 out of 10.
But she's gonna exaggerate.
No, I'm not. I swear to God, this is all. My handshake has always been like this. My grandfather told me as a kid, never ever have a weak handshake. He was a Marine, by the way, badass. He had a bullet in his leg.
Do you do the hand thing?
No.
You turn your hand over?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
That part's good. All right.
So nice to meet you.
Yes. Yeah, firm.
It's a firm handshake, man.
Handshake, yeah.
Okay.
I thought she was gonna squeeze
No.
my
Best
hand.
ever?
It's just a very firm from a woman.
Well, that wasn't the caveat. You just said best ever. I don't know
But
if
I
I've ever
think
had
he's gonna say, well.
I don't think I've ever ranked I've ranked DAPs before.
Like how loud?
Like a really high quality DAP. Like I think the best DAP that I've ever had of a player was, I still have a video of it somewhere. It was when Chris Duarte was still on the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
And I was for ABC 10. I'm on the baseline because that's where we do our pregame hits at Kings games. So I'm on the baseline and I'm setting up the camera and I'm by myself and I'm talking into the camera and the Kings are warming up behind me. And Chris Duarte, I don't know what happened, lost the ball or whatever. And it came and it bounced up and kind of hit my back. And I was mid report. I'll find the video. And he goes, "Sorry, man." I said, "All good." And I turned and we just really quick dap, and it was the cleanest dap.
So
I've ever
you
done in
did
my life.
like a high five.
Yeah, just a
kinda
little, just a dap. It was the cleanest dap I've ever done in my life, and I got it on camera with an NBA player. I was like,
Wait, do you have it in something we can see?
I could probably find it on Twitter. We'll get there. We'll do it during the break.
See this
during the break. Sorry about your off-season rankings, David Aldridge. We'll get to those a little bit later. More important things had to be done.
Handshakes, man.
Like talking about handshakes and ESPN The Ocho.
Oh, I even forgot how that started.
It's Friday. What do you want from us? Coming up next, pick a side, a new.
Hello? You all right there, AI?
Lots of topics.
Wow.
Next on Sactown Sports.
Football is back.
This is Sactown, baby!
And Sactown Sports 1140 is your home for primetime NFL games this season.
This is Kevin Harlan of Westwood One. Catch all the NFL primetime action.
Catch Monday, Thursday, and Sunday night football, international games, the NFL playoffs, and the Super Bowl right here on Sactown Sports all season long. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sep Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is. Live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sep Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sep's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sactown Sports 1140.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
When you see this in your kitchen,
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
you hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
Pick a side, any side. It's time for Pick a Side on Matt and Kayla.
Well, now that I was just electrocuted during the break.
Dude, are you okay?
So Kayla has a computer charger from 1994. This brick.
What do you mean? Look at your computer charger, bro.
Well, no, that's the power supply, but the actual plug-in thing is
That's what Macs look like, though.
Well, yeah, because Macs are dumb. But
I know.
Kayla's thing, it's a brick, and I'm just being.
It's not too big.
I'm just being
though.
a butt because I'm mad because it hurt me. For some reason, a piece
it
comes out of it
quickly. Yeah.
So this was already plugged in, and I knocked this piece off with my laptop. So I just go to, while it's plugged in, slide this back on, and it freaking electrocuted my thumb, man.
You had to make sure you took it out of the actual socket.
I guess so. Learn that.
I don't know if I've been I've never.
It wasn't that bad. It felt like a static shock. It wasn't.
Okay.
It felt like. Have you ever? You should have done this in the South. Like, have you ever been to a place that with horses and they have like an electric fence?
Well, I jumped over that. Remember, as a kid.
Did it zap you?
Oh, that was a barbed wire fence.
Yeah, that's different. Barbed wire is
Yeah,
way
I
worse.
felt an electric fence before. Yeah.
If you see a horse.
It's like a little bit of like zit.
Just like
a little quick.
And it more spooks you than it hurts.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Oh, that's nothing.
I'm gonna milk it for everything I can.
Have you had lasers done?
Lasers?
Yeah.
No. For
Like
what
skin
context?
lasers.
No.
Oh, well, have fun.
Why?
Because it's a natural way to rejuvenate your collagen.
I'm good.
Without putting stuff in your face.
I'm all right. Keep your lasers
It is
away
very
from
painful.
Keep your lasers away from my face. How about that?
Very painful.
I don't mind needles for tattoos. Tattoo needles, no problem. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, we've
but
had this discussion where
It's
you're
just-
not afraid of that, but
it's very weird. I can't explain it. I don't like getting shots. Like
Oh, I
having
don't-
my blood drawn. Don't like
I don't
that.
care.
But a tattoo needle, no problem.
that's weird. I think that would be maybe one of
Tattoo's
the
like
more
a
painful things.
cat scratch.
Yeah, it's like a cat scratcher or something.
Oh, okay. That's how kind of lasers are sometimes.
Okay.
Anyway, it's time to pick a side now that I've been electrocuted. Anthony, take it away.
LSU basketball currently only has 4 players listed on its roster 2 weeks before classes start. Is this concerning?
I mean, yeah, we still got a ways away from actual basketball season starting, so they've got time. But roster's a little light there, coach. You need at least a starting 5 in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not great. LSU's a good basketball school, too.
Yeah, but they've had a lot of controversy surrounding it. So this whole thing with, they had a coach. Let me look this up real quick. I want to get it right. They have had issues with doing things maybe not the correct way. And their head coach, there was controversy a few years ago. Sorry, I'm trying to buy time while I read this whole. Will Wade. Yes. So Will Wade had issues. There were some things that were done illegally, blah, 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 like a few years ago. So then I believe he went to NC State.
Mm-hmm.
And then just this last year, it's been this whole controversy because they brought him back there and the deal was kind of done behind people's backs. And now he's going back to LSU. And it's all just because, he is a good coach. But it's just a really weird situation there. It's a little sticky down Baton Rouge, if you know what I mean.
So I'm trying to double check.
It's humid down there.
Gross. Yeah. My guy, I love this man to death. Former head coach of Sac State men's basketball, David Patrick. Got to know him while he was here for a couple of years, and he's wonderful. He left Sac State to become a lead assistant for
At
LSU.
LSU?
He did.
Really?
I'm trying to figure out if he's still there, because
That's just a bad look, though. Like, you have 4 players listed on, and I know things can happen quick, but I know basketball season is still a few months away, but.
Oh, okay. He's moved on to Arizona State.
Okay, well, smart move by him.
Yeah, he's at Arizona State University now.
That's probably a good move.
Good
but I
good
think
for
that's
DP.
a little bit dicey to just have 4 currently, and you're about to start classes. I know it's not.
Time for open tryouts.
I'm going to text.
There we go.
Like the G League team.
Did you see the video, by the way, from Detroit?
I think everyone had the same idea as me, where it's just like, if we pay like $100, we got a really good pickup run.
It's cool.
Those dudes were just playing basketball.
Yeah,
they were
just-
not trying
no.
out for anything.
No.
It was bad.
It was.
Detroit was just like, keep coming.
Yep.
Like, they put out a social media thing. They're like, you've seen the videos.
It got a lot
Keep
of pub.
coming. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Lean into it. I like it.
Good
All right,
for
what's
them.
up next, Anthony?
The NBC Football Night in America crew addresses the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini situation and its impact on the Patriots at halftime of the Hall of Fame game. Do you think this is based on the heat?
Sorry. Do you
This
think
is
that this is
based-
based on the heat that ESPN has received for not addressing it?
Probably.
There's audio of it in there?
We don't have to take it.
Oh, okay.
We can take the next audio for the other one.
Okay.
That's better. But I do think, you guys, it was a little convenient that you have a lot of viewers in terms of football being back.
Mm-hmm.
And ESPN's taken a lot of heat. Also, Aaron Rodgers just on Pat McAfee the other day and blasted ESPN for not talking about this whole Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini. By the way, Diana Rossini, a former employee of ESPN. And so I do feel like Sunday Night Football they made it a point to put it in.
So, believe it or not, I was not locked into the halftime show of the Hall of Fame game. What was the context of the conversation?
It was very
like how the Patriots are overcoming the distraction?
No. So what I will say is it was Maria Taylor, who obviously hosts the show. She didn't go into details, but she did address it, entering into like what are the expectations for a Super Bowl appearing team in Mike Vrabel when he's been through this, and this, and they went through the whole thing.
Did they mention Diana?
They mentioned
by
Diana
name?
Rossini.
Ooh.
So I think they did that because they're like, well, look at us. We're going to say something.
We're not gonna ignore it.
Yep. We're not going to take heat like ESPN. We're different. So
It would have looked bad to have regardless, it would have looked bad to have a Patriots discussion without addressing it. Doesn't mean you have to do a whole segment on it necessarily. But you have to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
think it was
pretend it's
convenient,
not
though,
there.
for sure.
So, yeah.
All right.
I don't know how necessary it is. Like, is that going to be, if I watch the Patriots opening game, how much is that going to be talked about in the Patriots opening game? Or is it just a one-game thing and then they move on?
I think people want to just have people still talk about it. At some point,
it's juicy.
At some point, it's not going to be a talking point unless something else comes up again. All right, what's next? This is the audio we got.
Purdue's new AD had a bold message in his intro presser.
I saw this.
Every recruit, every current student athlete will hear this message repeatedly. We are here to win championships. If you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana.
Wait, what?
Didn't they just win a championship?
Is this great or is this really dumb?
So dumb.
You need to watch the video too. He's reading
it.
And it's delivered with such a lack of confidence.
Yeah.
And like, as a nerd talking about stuff the way that I do, it sounds like a nerd who's talking about like, we're going to beat you in a game of like World of Warcraft or something. That's how it's delivered. It is not delivered with any kind of fire, flair, athletic, anything. It's reading off a piece of paper. If you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana.
Now go fight. It's like it was like the most monotone, and he's about the most boring looking like suit like you'd ever see.
Anthony will get this. Dude's got a negative charisma modifier.
There we go.
It was pretty bad.
There we go.
He rolled bad.
Low charisma score.
Real bad.
Really
roll
low
there.
charisma.
He's looking down at his like laptop. Like
and you're the new AD that's supposed to turn Purdue around to beam back where it needed to be.
And hey, man, if you're gonna fire a shot at a rival, like fire a shot. Don't make it like
look at the camera.
If that's like throwing a punch.
Say it with your chest.
Throw a punch and it's a little squeaky noise. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yikes.
From Sporting News, sources confirm that media markets will play a key role in factoring into the upcoming decision on what city could get an expansion team. Should that be the biggest key?
Okay, here's where I'm going to push back a little. I don't think it should be just the biggest key just because of the number of the market. And I say that because I think it's important to be a fit. And they're talking about Houston and Austin. And maybe those are great markets because they've done a lot of research. There's been other non-traditional hockey markets that have really had success. But look what happened to Arizona. Just because it was a big market, hockey folded there and it went to Utah. So I don't think it's smart for them to come out and say, oh, market size is pretty much like the biggest key factor in where we're going to put our next NHL expansion team. I think that's stupid.
There is the what it should be, and then there is the what it is. What it should be is exactly what you're talking about. How it will be supported, how it will be received. Sports is for the people. Sports is for the love of the game. But that's not what it is anymore. It's business, and it's money, and it's bottom lines, and the amount of contracts that they sign based off these TV deals that they sign, and ratings that lead to ad sponsorships, and all this nonsense. Like it's a business first and foremost. And unfortunately, sporting events and sports themselves are run more as a business than they are paying homage to the actual game. Thankfully, the games still do exist in a way that we who love the games can enjoy them. But the right answer would be the markets actually caring, loving, and supporting a team. Which thank God Sacramento won in our fight to keep the Kings because we love and support the team. But versus Seattle.
Yeah.
And the TV market and the bigger city that Seattle
Look, it can't be a market 50 plus that has, no basis to, supporting a hockey team. But
put them in Rhode Island.
But somewhere in the 20s compared to maybe just because it's a single digit market, but it has no need for hockey or there's not the
or you're going to
fan base to support it.
That's how I feel about second teams in major markets. Like two LA teams. I'm just like, because whenever you have two teams in one market, there will always be a little brother.
Yeah.
It's a very obvious little brother. Clippers are little brother. Angels are little brother. Chargers are little brother. And then, even in New York, like Brooklyn, the Nets, little brother. I hate the two, just because you have a big market. And to be fair, those are massive markets, LA and New York. But just because you have a big market doesn't mean you need to just pile in franchises in there. It's about who cares about the teams. But unfortunately, it's a little naive thinking in the modern business world of professional sports. When we come back, not trying to go full Carmichael Dave here,
Oh, no.
But I have a pessimistic but real Kings question involving Darius Acuff Jr. Something that I think is an interesting conversation for us to be very conscious about. And we'd be curious about your guys' thoughts as well. 916-339-1140. You can join us. When we come back, it's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
SactownSports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Sleep Number's new collections are designed to adapt to the changing nature of your life and your sleep needs. Whether it's the personalized comfort of the new Comfort Mode mattress, the targeted pressure relief of the Comfort Next mattress, or the Climate Collection that actively cools or warms to help you fall asleep and stay asleep.
And now, get early access to our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on the new Comfort Next Luxe for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Wands at the ready, baseball fans. It's Harry Potter night with the Sacramento Rivercats on Saturday, August 22nd at Sutter Health Park. Step into a night of magical fun, themed excitement, and Rivercats baseball. Don't miss the magic. Get your tickets now at rivercats.com.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks, N.A. member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
The Screen and Gold Injury Report is brought to you by the law firm of Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. If you get in an injury, just call Gingery. Zach Geloff is set to start a rehab assignment in Las Vegas this week, coming off his knee injury. JT Ginn is coming off the 15-day IL and will pitch in Cincinnati. Both Jacob Wilson and Nick Kurtz were out of the lineup last Sunday. Wilson with tendonitis in his knee, Kurtz for his hand. He is scheduled to see a hand specialist in LA this week to determine his next steps.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer, and Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Emran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. It's time for the lunch break. Your calls, your thoughts, your segment. Call or text us at 916-339-1140. It's the lunch break on Matt and Kayla.
Came across this during the break. Apparently, and I'm going to butcher the name, so I apologize. Bartolomei Kubkowski. He is a swimmer who just set a world record swimming from Sweden, 100 miles uninterrupted to Poland.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, indeed.
Did he have any type of boat around him where, like, if there was an emergency?
He crossed the Baltic Sea without sleeping or taking a break.
Golly.
Swimming for 55 hours and raising over $250,000 for charity.
To me,
a support boat provided him with food and drinks, but he wasn't allowed to touch the boat.
Yeah.
He began hallucinating after 40 hours
Yep.
and spent 3 days in the hospital afterwards.
I will tell you this much, and it might be because I'm not the strongest swimmer. Like, I can swim, but I'm not considered the strongest swimmer. So something like this, when I hear these types of things, A, I'm afraid of sharks. I would never even remotely do that because of that. B, I can't imagine having the strength to do that. That's insane.
Yeah, swimmers are
They're like
some
of another
the strongest people alive.
planet.
I did not realize that because I haven't swam in the ocean too much, but it was always like the shallows.
Yeah, same.
And the last vacation that my family and I went on when we went to, it was Cancun, I believe it was. It was part of a cruise, and one of the stops was in Cancun, and we did like one of the little boat trips where you can go out and then eat on the boat, and then you can swim in the ocean. And this boat had like a second level that you could jump off of, like a high dive.
Okay.
So I dove off of the high dive and went into the ocean. And we were not super far from shore, but out there to where it's deep. And I, as you should not do, but I did, opened my eyes under the water and saw nothing. It was just
thank you.
dark blue.
Nope.
And I went, I have no idea what's around me, what's under me, and it took me a good 5 seconds to swim up and break the surface.
Nah.
That was the first time ever in my life I'm like, I'm afraid to swim. I've never ever felt that before in my life.
I don't like that.
In that moment, I was like, I have no clue what's around me right now. No idea. I don't mind swimming in a lake where visibility.
No,
in lakes,
I don't either. I grew up in a lake.
Swimming in lakes, visibility is terrible in lakes too. It's all green and whatever.
Right.
Could care less. Ocean.
Different story.
Uh-uh.
Different story, man. I'm the same way with lakes. Sure. Absolutely. Even rivers. I've been in rivers. But ocean.
Needless to say, I did not dive off the top of that boat anymore. I still swam.
Yeah.
But at least I was above the surface of the water.
Sure. You didn't go all the way down.
I didn't dive. Well, I wasn't all the way down. It was I only dove
I know,
maybe,
but I mean
10 feet
below
down,
the surface.
But I could not see nothing.
Yeah, going deeper is that's scary. In the ocean going
I know, because it is so deep as it is.
But also part of that too is some buddies and I as part of this trip, we did the banana boat thing where you all go on a banana boat, and it took us out into the ocean
and don't you bounce off of that thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we stayed on it. But it was not the when you were riding it, because then it just feels like you're water skiing on a boat or whatever.
Sure.
When they would stop to for whatever reason, and you're just bobbing out there on this banana in deep ocean waters, and I'm like, This is, I have no idea what's below me. I got no clue. It's like, once you get out of the light blue water and get into the dark blue water, hell no.
Yeah.
You lost me.
I'm a book on the beach kind of guy. My girlfriend's like a collegiate swimmer. Like she's really good at swimming, so she does like. I'm on the beach. You have fun. I'm gonna sit here.
You're like, I'll chill. I'll just watch it all.
I don't even do that.
In the shallows?
I mean, I could. It's just like I prefer just like chilling.
He likes to work on his tan.
He'd just be a chill guy for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Keon Ellis. All right.
Speaking of the Kings, well, he's a former King.
Ron Ultra said scuba diving was kind of scary the first time, but the clarity made it way better. My mom used to scuba dive a ton, and she swears by it. Matt, it's so cool. You got to do it.
Some of them do it in those clear waters, though, which is better.
Well, that's snorkeling.
You know?
That's like snorkeling stuff.
But
snorkeling's great.
Yeah.
Scuba diving, going like 50, 60 feet
like
below
you're
the
going
surface
way down.
with an air tank. Not for me, fam. And any of you psychopaths who get into a shark cage, you deserve to die.
That's crazy.
You deserve to die is crazy.
Well, I'm not saying I want you to die, but if you die, I got attacked by a shark while I was in a shark cage. No, duh. You put a bunch of chum around you, you chum.
Yeah, you confused him. That is your fault.
It's a weird thing.
Just punch him in the nose. No.
Why not?
Have you tried punching underwater? You don't go nowhere.
Maybe you.
I see. Well, that's true. Maybe other people can. I seen those videos. Yeah, it just swims towards you. Just grab the nose and redirect it. I'm not looking at the nose. I'm looking at 1,000 billion daggers that are coming at my face.
Sharks scare me.
Yeah, what if you miss? Right into the mouth.
Yeah, sharks are pretty, though. Sharks are great.
Pretty. I don't know about that.
They're cool to look at from afar.
They're intriguing. I've always been intrigued by
I think
sharks.
sharks are cool. I just don't want to be near one. If I saw a fin break the surface of the water, Dolphins, though, dolphins are lit.
They're so cool.
What's up, dolphins?
They're so nice.
Tortoises, sea tortoises. What's up? Let's hang out.
Now, orcas are pretty, but those are mean. They can be
killer
mean,
whales? Yeah, those.
But they're so pretty.
They're very pretty. I've never done whale watching or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Oregon coast is great for that.
Be fun. Isn't that cold, though? Yeah, Pacific.
It is, yeah.
Pacific's cold in general. A pessimistic but real Kings question to throw out to...
Okay, Dave.
I know. This is very Carmichael Dave, but it is a fair topic to ask, and it is something that we unfortunately have seen a number of times in Sacramento. Darius Acuff Jr. has said repeatedly in interviews since being drafted and even before being drafted, I'm a winner. What are the Kings getting? A winner. I win. Winning is what I do. I'm here to win. Love it.
Yeah.
Great. He's been a winner his entire life. He didn't win the national tournament, the NCAA tournament, but he played for an Arkansas team that won, right? They won their conference championship, right? Yeah, they won the conference championship. They had a winning record, a ton of success in high school, AAU, win. That's all these guys do.
All I do is win, no matter what.
DJ Khaled. To get to the NBA, typically that's what you do.
Yeah.
You win a lot. Then you come into the NBA, and if you're a top draft pick, typically you get drafted by teams that aren't very good. And you don't win, or it takes a while. Like, think about Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham went through years of hell. Not really hell, but bad seasons and a lot of losing. Now they've come out of it where they were the number 1 seed, and everyone's excited about the Detroit Pistons. They survived it. Since I know Darius Acuff says he's a winner, and I hope he will be a winner here in Sacramento. But the Kings, let's be honest, for at least this year, unless they surprise us, and I hope they do, for at least this year and probably the next couple of years, the Kings are not going to be a winning team. So my question is this. Why will Darius Acuff Jr. not be affected by the losing the same way many other young players have here in Sacramento? What is it we feel is going to be different this time?
So I'll start with, because I don't know as much detail of the history, right? With these rookies. But I'm going off of, the last year or so with Scott Perry. Mm-hmm. So I'll start with this. I'm sure you guys have had specific GMs that you've appreciated in different ways, in the past. Mm-hmm. Now, not saying that any of them have been incredibly good, but I'm just saying you can appreciate different things. Mm-hmm. So I will say with Scott Perry, at least from what I have seen from him and his past, you're coming in with a general manager who really, truly knows what he's doing. Like, he has been a guy at the top in other organizations. Mm-hmm. He has the connections. There's a little bit more of a background of provenness with Scott. So when he goes and identifies exactly who he wants in a rookie, you have to, again, the word trust that he did everything in terms of vetting this young man to believe that they can provide what they need to set him up for success. But I think also part of that is when they've done the interviews, when they've done probably interviews with people who coached Darius, even going probably back to like high school and his earlier days, Scott, I would think, felt comfortable enough knowing what their situation is right now and what it might be for the next couple of years, that this guy could still hold up with all the chaos that might surround him.
Sure.
And adversity that might surround him.
Right.
So I will start with that, why it makes me a little bit okay with the situation that might ensue, even if it can be choppy at times, that Scott truly did go out and find somebody who he believes can handle that. Because there is going to be a lot of that adversity for a little bit.
I'm going to give two prominent examples of what I'm talking about here, where it's not just doom and gloom. We've actually seen this. One example is going to annoy some people. One example, people love this guy. The one that will annoy some people is De'Aaron Fox. A lot of people became very frustrated at the end of De'Aaron Fox's time in Sacramento, and even his time in San Antonio to some extent right now with what happened in the NBA Finals. Fox's kind of aloofness.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
That right there.
So it's always been part of Fox.
Not
no?
quite.
Okay. All right.
De'Aaron Fox went through a period that we not so affectionately call do-rag De'Aaron, where after yet another season of just losing and losing and losing and losing games badly. This was before Domantas Sabonis was traded to the Kings. The Marvin Bagley trade had not gone well. Tyrese Halliburton was here, but you had 2 point guards trying to figure things out.
Sure.
And the Kings were losing. And they had, I think this is, they had just gone to Luke Walton after firing, I think it was Dave Yeager. So another coaching change for De'Aaron. And do-rag De'Aaron would show up to the podium sometimes 20, 30 minutes we'd have to wait for him.
Really?
And he'd show up, and this particular time, he just was very visibly exhausted or just tired of the losing. It got to him.
For sure.
And I reference this because before that, De'Aaron was not this way. When De'Aaron was first drafted, De'Aaron was very... There are times where he got annoyed with losing, of course, because he's a competitor, but he was a lot more kind of bubbly and energy and let his emotions show a little bit more. And this was just a very visibly frustrated, upset De'Aaron. And then do-rag De'Aaron kind of sort of started to go away and then really went away when the Domantas Sabonis trade happened. And of course, the Kings started winning, so that helped.
Yeah.
But then De'Aaron would talk about his past and would talk about why he doesn't get too low or too high after wins and losses anymore. And he said publicly, repeatedly, I learned, and his family, marrying Rishay and having his kids helped with this too, I learned I have to keep that in the building, and I'd have to move on and forget about it. De'Aaron developed a defense mechanism to deal with the frustrations, and it came off as kind of a nonchalantness. I'm not making that as an excuse for De'Aaron, because there were some times where De'Aaron would say things like, doesn't really matter. It's like, yes, it freaking does, dude. It very much does matter, pal.
It doesn't really matter.
And it did, De'Aaron.
Yeah.
It got Mike Brown fired, even though you didn't get Mike Brown fired. Another example, because I know some people are going to go, oh, De'Aaron, here he goes again. De'Aaron, Matt George loves De'Aaron, blah, blah, blah. Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton
He's got a personality.
Was frustrated as hell 2 years in Sacramento.
Which is hard to see that would be a case.
Go back
with his personality.
Tyrese, there were a couple times where Tyrese, I think, like, apologized for performances and said, that's not us. That was terrible. Like, Tyrese was disgusted by a lot of the losing that the Kings were doing in the short time that he was here. Now, he never was here long enough for it to, like, really impact him. He got traded to Indiana, did some losing at first in Indiana, but it was kind of a fresh start with a young team. He was the guy, and then they turned into what they turned into, so it's worked out great for him. I just use these examples because you don't want that to happen to Darius Acuff Jr. Now, Acuff already himself
I was gonna say,
is a little nonchalant.
He's not like a biggest personality, but at least to us, the media.
But if the Kings ever were 3 years of losing, God, I hope it's not that long, but 3 years of losing, and the Darius Acuff Jr. who shows up to the building every day saying, I'm going to be the best freaking person here, if that starts to wane or waver after 3 years of losing, maybe individually he's putting up good numbers. He's on the all-rookie team. He's maybe the rookie of the year. But the team is just losing and losing and losing with no end in sight. It's not a question about Darius Acuff Jr., although his personality has certainly something to do with it. The question really should be, will the Kings break Darius Acuff Jr.?
Yeah, it's a wounded fan type of
100%
take,
but
and
we've seen it.
This isn't the only fan base that does this. This happens with a lot of teams that can't get over any type of hump, right? Or when they do, then they fall back down.
Yep.
So I get it. I'm not judging anyone for having that type of feeling, even if you do have that type of feeling, because that is kind of instantly where you go. Like, we have this young guy who could be really good for us, and there's not a lot right now around him, or the pieces are not put in place yet where it's just going to be winning from the jump for him. So the whole thing about him being a winning player everywhere else and then coming to an organization that is not known for winning a lot, it does get in the mind of many of, shoot, like, what if he just gets so frustrated and he just never is able to be the player he needs to be? Look, that can always happen, and that can happen in any sport. But that's why you have to have a plan as an organization of, we're going to surround him with as much talent as we can over the next couple of years. We're going to possibly, Matt, this is where my whole thing comes in, and it does not have to be Russell Westbrook. But why Westbrook came to my mind is I think Westbrook has a way of, I don't know, like, it's the respect factor of his career, but he has a way with young guys of maybe connecting different than guys maybe even his own age.
Well, Russ is the same.
You get what I'm saying?
Russ is very much the same regardless of his circumstance.
Yeah. And so why I ever said Russ is because I do feel he could teach Darius some things that it's like tough love, because Darius is from Detroit. Like, he's been brought up tough. Like, he's a tough guy.
How his dad coached him.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing, because that could prepare him for times like this. But when you're used to winning for your whole life until it happens to you where you're in this losing slump, it's only human nature to go through a downtime or to lose confidence. And that's why I think, Matt, when I continue to say Perry needs to set up his young guy Acuff for success in different ways, I still think having a veteran presence that he could really tap into would be beneficial for Darius.
To make this more of a positive conversation, because it doesn't all have to be doom and gloom. And Dwayne, see you on hold. I get to you in just a second.
Sorry, Anthony said that in the.
Anthony said something in your ear. There are things that the Kings can do and should do to do everything in their power so that they don't break him, or that Darius Acuff Jr. doesn't lose heart. A lot of it just has to simply do with stability. Something that stuck with me from the California Classic was after one of the California Classic games, Dylan Cardwell spoke with the media. And what Dylan said is he believes he is on this team the reason he is here, in addition to blocking shots and helping with defense and rebounding and stuff like that, he believes he is here to really serve as a reminder for players. He takes it upon himself, even in just a second year, to when the standard starts to falter, or players, whether it's because of losing or just getting away from what they're supposed to be doing or falling into old habits, whatever the case may be. He feels he is here to remind people of what that standard is and just refocus everybody on what they're trying to do.
Yep.
That's great. Mm-hmm. Having someone like that Acuff can trust, and multiple people like that Acuff can trust, to remind him of the vision, to remind him of the goal. I think the transparency of Scott Perry through the entire thing is really important. If Acuff can, and hopefully will, go to Perry at times when he is frustrated, or he can go to Perry and ask the questions that fans are asking in terms of, like, where are we going?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? And while fans will never get the answer from Perry, really, Scott behind closed doors can talk to Darius Acuff Jr. and hopefully assure him or refocus him on, this is where we're going, this is what we're trying to do. But one of the big things, one of the big mistakes that the Kings have made for decades, that I really, really hope they do not make with Darius Acuff Jr., is this continued revolving door of head coaches.
Yep, and that's a great point, Matt.
Will kill
that's a great point.
Any young player. Which is why I am so firmly in the camp of Doug Christie gets the entire season. Well, I don't know beyond that. Doug gets the entire season. He's the first impression head coach for Darius Acuff Jr. And if you decide that by the end of this year, Doug Christie isn't the right coach, it didn't work, he's not ready, whatever the reason, if you decide to go in that direction, Scott Perry, then you better get your next hire right. Because the more head coaches you go through, the more you lose Darius Acuff Jr., in my opinion. And we've seen it with so many freaking rookies. It was the primary reason De'Aaron Fox left. It's led to frustration and struggles of development for guys from Tyreek Evans to DeMarcus Cousins to even bad draft picks like Ben McLemore and Nick Stauskas all the way through. A revolving door of head coaches and a lack of stability as from your basketball leadership will lead to your best players never becoming what they're supposed to be, especially young guys. Get some freaking stability on the bench.
Not only that, Matt, stability in all parts up top, right?
Yes.
Being able to keep a GM in sync with the coach. Because the more you have the revolving door, and these are pretty much facts. Like, the more you have a revolving door, nothing's ever stable. And of course it isn't. Of course it's not. Why would it be?
Yeah.
So I feel good about Perry at this point. Now, that could change at some moment.
We have no choice.
Right? We feel good about I think Doug is in an interesting situation because it's the contracts, right? And so this year he's going to have a chance to continue to develop some of these young guys, including, you're right, DA5, which is going to be a big piece of that. So he's going to be able to prove if he can receive a contract extension, which, again, I'm rooting for, because if he does that and he proves that, then he's going to continue to grow with this team, and you can get to that point where you can get and reach your goals. But if there's some reason, a setback, or Scott's not impressed enough to be able to give him another contract, you're right, Matt. You better be 100% sure of who you are bringing in, that is going to be the guy. Because if you go through 2 coaches, 3 coaches, with Darius Acuff in his first 3 years or first 4 years, it's a nightmare.
Yep.
That is a nightmare, and that right there is what sets young players up for failure. I agree.
We'll take the break. Dwayne, stick with us through the break. We'll get you when we come back. Plus, we'll dive into the new layers of this Kawhi Leonard, LA Clippers investigation, cap circumvention. Y'all, I don't think this trade is going to happen. Kawhi to Toronto. We'll share with you the latest next on Sactown Sports.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Need a reason to hit the range this week? Well, Hagen Oaks has too. Monday nights are happy hour all night long with special pricing on hot dogs and ice cold beer while you hit balls under the lights. Then Thursday, join the new Top Tracer competition nights. Play Pebble Beach, compete in closest to the pin, long drive, and more with fun interactive games for every skill level. Grab your friends and make Hagen Oaks your weeknight destination. Visit HagenOaks.com for more details. Hagen Oaks Driving Range, more games, more laughs, more reasons to play.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave, and yeah, I've been on the air here just shy of 25 years, and you guys know that when I endorse something, I have a few very important things. Number one, I love it when they're local. Number two, I have to be willing to use them myself. This is where Pest Pros came in, or comes in, I should say, because I've known these guys as Kings fans a long, long time. I also have a mouse problem at my house. I also have a cockroach problem at my house. And I did it the old-fashioned way. Went through Facebook, got a hold of these guys. We became friends. And when I found out what Pest Pros does in the community, I thought, I've got to have you guys on the air. We've got a partner. Locally owned, locally operated. Their kids go to school with your kids. You're going to get pest control somewhere. Get it with Pest Pros. Here's how you get a hold of them. PestProsPS.com or call them at 916-588-9345. That's 916-588-9345 and tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 24, trading for Steve Young.
On April 24th, 1987, the San Francisco 49ers traded a second-round pick, a fourth-round pick, and cash to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for quarterback Steve Young. And what a trade that was. Viewed as a bust after struggling in Tampa, Young was acquired by Bill Walsh to back up Joe Montana. Young had to wait, sometimes patiently and other times not so patiently. He eventually would succeed Montana and kept the Niners machine rolling. He earned 2 MVPs, 7 trips to the Pro Bowl, a Super Bowl win, and eventually a trip to Canton, where he joined many other 49ers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140. Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
There's new layers to the onion that is this Kawhi Leonard LA Clippers investigation. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Some carryover, though, from our Sacramento Kings conversation in the last segment. If you're just tuning in, we're having a conversation about Darius Acuff Jr. is a winner. He's been a winner everywhere he's gone. A lot of Kings rookies have been the same way before being drafted to Sacramento, only to have the losing and the instability of the organization take their toll and have an effect. And how do the Kings avoid doing that with Darius Acuff Jr.? Had a good conversation about it. Now we go to the phone lines. We'll start with Dwayne. Dwayne, good to hear from you, my friend. I know you called in when I was out sick. Thanks for helping me hold it down, but behave yourself, all right, Dwayne?
What's up, though, homies?
Good to hear from you, brother.
Hey, Dwayne.
Hey, so listen, before I answer your question on Acuff, I have a question of my own.
Yeah.
I need you guys to answer for me. It's driving me crazy. Is Brittany Griner a dude?
Jeez.
I never know. I never know what Dwayne is going to say.
Bruh, what are we doing, Dwayne?
I got tricked. That's not what he said he was going to ask.
What are we doing, Dwayne?
What Dwayne is going to say. I never know.
Well, he didn't cuss, but that's back on timeout, Dwayne. Dwayne might have to get a ban for a while. I love the dude, but you're just trying to get me and get us in trouble.
Good Lord.
Shout out Dwayne, I guess. KD, you
I
can't do.
wanted to know what he was going to say about A-Cuff.
I would have loved to have heard
He
his
had a
heard his
real
A-Cuff.
question, too.
Well,
That's the funny
I would have
part.
loved to have heard his A-Cuff question, but when you lead with what you led with, you don't get to your question. KD, surely you can do better.
Yeah, I can definitely do better than that. So I want to, Kayla started off about Scott Perry. I've been a Kings fan since '99, and I've just seen the ups and the downs, and a bunch of bonehead moves by management. And I'm looking at what Perry has done so far. I can't really point to anything where I'm skeptical on. He's made some good decisions.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know for sure, but when I'm starting to look at this, we all know about Levine. We're not going to get into that. But honestly, I mean, the question I have for you guys is, do you think that Max Renault could put up like numbers for Sabonis? Now, Sabonis averages 12 points, 7 rebounds, 2.7 assists. And Sabonis is not a true center. So when you look at the money that's on the table, we really have to make some hard – I like Sabonis. I think he's a great guy. I think he's a great rebounder. But his offense is not enough for today's NBA, in my opinion. Now, I know there's people going to disagree with me, but just go look at the body of the work.
When you talk about his offense, KD, you mean his scoring specifically?
He has to be – look, there's a lot of skilled bigs in the league, and they can score and they can defend.
Yeah.
You and I both would agree that Sabonis' defense is average at best.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. Among other people on that team, not great.
Mm-hmm.
And his scoring is average. His rebounding is excellent. But for the amount of money that you're paying for that, that's just a bonehead move. And I'm looking at the body of the Kings, and I look at two coaches, both have left the Kings, that are on the Kings, both got championships, a point guard that played in the finals, a two-guard point guard, played for the Pacers, he goes to the finals. It's not the players.
Mm.
It's the decision-making,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And it's not the coaches, because these coaches have proven to go win somewhere else. Now, yeah, they have better teams, but they can still coach. So I think the decision-making right now is the only thing Sacramento just needs to focus on and look at and see if it gets better and better.
KD, thank you so much for the call. Appreciate it. Yeah. When it comes to Sabonis' scoring specifically, like Sabonis had 5 straight years, 20 points per game, 18.9, so basically 19 points per game, then 19.1, 19.4, 19.1. Sabonis is a better scorer than he gets credit for with the points that he puts up, although a lot of it is just him simply playing physical in the paint and scoring around the rim. Sabonis' offensive bag is limited, to KD's point there, like that's what's tough when you're paying the guy over $40 million, 45, whatever it is, $46 million that they're paying him. What KD is talking about is essentially everything along the lines of what makes Sabonis difficult to build around, right? And
that we've had this conversation so many times too.
Which is why I believe Scott is making the right decision going forward, which is we appreciate Sabonis.
Yep.
His talent is through the roof.
Yep.
While he's here, we're going to utilize it because we're not just going to waste it and have it rot on the bench when we're paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
But the right decision, I believe, as of right now, is utilize it while it's here, trade it for value when you can, and bring in pieces and prioritize pieces that are easier to mold together and easier to ultimately build around rather than trying to force square pegs into round holes with the pieces around a player like Domas.
Exactly. And look, if this was a different type of center that was here, but he was a veteran player, maybe we wouldn't see something like this, even if it was a bigger deal, like money-wise, because Scott could maybe see the future incorporating that type of center more so than a center like Domantas Sabonis.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the cards that were dealt.
Yep.
And Scott, again, I believe is going to make smart decisions, and he's also a businessman, so he's not going to just give away pieces for free. Oh, yeah, we're having an auction. Oh, lowest bidder wins? Okay, yeah, Sabonis goes to the lowest bidder. He's not going to do that. And we saw that in the offseason. He's not going to just pay pennies for Sabonis, which is smart. It's hard because now you're still in a rock and hard place, but you can't be a bad businessman either.
You want to move on from something
Right.
as quickly as possible to start the work as quickly as possible, of course, but you don't just want to get rid of something for nothing when there is value there.
Mhm.
That's the dilemma that Scott Perry faces with Sabonis, and we'll see how it continues this season and if anything changes at this year's trade deadline. Speaking of trades that happened, we're still waiting to see if Kawhi Leonard is going to be a Toronto Raptor or not. And the Raptors are waiting until they find out more about the punishment, if there is any, which there will be and should be, from this investigation of Kawhi Leonard and cap circumvention by the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, more information has come out, Kayla, reported by none other than Pablo Torre himself.
Pablo,
the one
man.
who broke these stories to begin with.
Do you think Kawhi just despises this man?
Probably. I'm sure Steve
Like
Ballmer's
he's
not
just
going to invite him.
punching a pillow,
Not going to invite him to dinner anytime
No,
soon, but
and
don't
Steve
do
as well.
Don't do stupid, shady things if you don't want it to get figured out. Pablo Torre is reporting that Kawhi Leonard had an undisclosed deal with Daktronics. You know what Daktronics is?
Does Dak Prescott own it?
No, Dak Prescott has nothing to do with Daktronics.
I have no clue. then.
Daktronics is a company that makes Jumbotron scoreboards for multiple different stadiums.
All right. In probably high schools, colleges, all sorts
I have
of.
no idea.
All right.
A lot of pro stadiums have Daktronics.
Okay.
Daktronics did their in Intuit Dome, they have the Halo screen.
Oh, in
Daktronics-
Atlanta, they have okay.
I don't know if
yeah.
Daktronics built that one too.
Yeah, but I'm envisioning what it is.
Daktronics is the company that Steve Ballmer and the Clippers had contracted to come in to build their scoreboard for them.
Got it.
Inside the Intuit Dome, the brand new state-of-the-art Intuit Dome. Well, apparently, what is being reported by anonymous sources who are close to Daktronics, close to the Clippers, essentially what the Clippers have been doing is making Kawhi Leonard a sponsor or endorser of Daktronics.
Okay.
A company that does not need nor does it use really personalities and celebrities to endorse their products.
Mhm.
In fact, Kawhi Leonard has never, ever publicly said or done anything involving Daktronics. And yet, he has been paid millions of dollars by Daktronics. And I'm using air quotes there. It's essentially, it's like money laundering. Essentially what's happening here, to circumvent the cap and give Kawhi more money to stick around.
Okay, I get what you're
What
saying.
Ballmer and the Clippers have allegedly reportedly done is said, hey, Daktronics, thanks for building this scoreboard for us. You are going to, Kawhi is going to endorse you, and you are going to pay Kawhi Leonard. We are going to basically move the cash through you to Kawhi's hands so he gets it to stay here, but it's your sponsorship or your endorsement.
Even though he's not endorsing.
He hasn't done
Yeah.
anything. He hasn't done a single thing involving Daktronics.
Yeah.
This is blatant.
That's wild.
This is as clear as it gets if this is indeed true, which
So-
it sure as heck sounds like it is.
If he was, though, Matt, if he was actually endorsing Daktronics, would this be an issue?
I mean, I
You
think
know, he was getting paid to endorse it. Clearly
if
he's
he
not.
worked with the company and signed a separate deal with the company.
Yeah, you'd have to have it all on a contract.
Yeah,
through
and
the,
I think it
yeah.
would have to be
But
disclosed
this
to
is
the league and
it's
all this
making it's not that because he's not endorsing him because we haven't seen him do anything with that.
Right.
And that's where you then you look down the path of there is definitely money quote unquote,
Yeah.
money laundering happening.
Clippers wanted to give more money to Kawhi so
tough.
he would stay. So they used a third-party company that they created, made a relationship with and built a relationship with because they built their scoreboard in the Intuit Dome as the company to essentially launder the money through in order for it to get to Kawhi.
It's icky.
My gut feeling is this Kawhi Leonard to Toronto trade is dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead.
Do you think this is why it's taken so long? Because they knew there was other stuff?
And there's more stuff coming out, maybe. Like they have to pull up all the roots.
The skeletons?
Yeah, all the skeletons in the closet to find out what's really going on here.
Ooh, them some bones.
Lots of bones, dusty bones. Because like now at this point, like because Ballmer claimed to hide behind the aspiration, that's what it's called. Like, oh, they frauded us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, pal, this is a company that worked on your freaking stadium that now is laundering your money to Kawhi Leonard. Like the NBA has to make an example of this.
Yep.
They have to. They have no choice. It's funny. I was listening to Jason Ross and Carmichael Dave this morning, and Jason Ross talked about how the NBA made an example of Ron Artest.
They did.
Malice of the Palace.
They sure did.
Ron Artest got into the crowd, fought with a fan in the crowd. He was gone for a year. Like, made an example. Another less prominent, like, example, Tyreek Evans, former Sacramento King, Rookie of the Year. Tyreek Evans had the drug issues that he had, was completely kicked out of the league for some of the drugs that he was doing. Like, make an example of it. This is extreme. This is not tolerated. There's no way Kawhi Leonard gets out of this scot-free because he's taking this money. So Kawhi Leonard is missing a big chunk of time. This is not a week or two suspension to me. This is like half a season. And if it's half a season suspension, and I'm pulling this number out of the air. I'm just saying this is what I would do. Like minimum in my mind, like half a season Kawhi has to sit for this. Mm-hmm. If it's all
Doesn't
true.
he have a year left on?
He has a year left on his contract at $50 million. Why the hell would the Raptors then trade for half a year of Kawhi Leonard? They wouldn't.
That's the thing.
So I think this trade is dead. Kawhi's got to take some responsibility for this, so the punishment is coming. But also, Adam Silver, I know you work for the owners, but Steve Ballmer needs to get cracked down hard on this.
I agree. This is where owners need to get the whip.
We're talking, I don't know if I'd use that.
Sorry. The belt?
Sure. Slap on the wrist for the very least.
The ruler?
Rulers. I never did that. Never had to deal with that.
Teachers did that.
They can't anymore.
Back in the day.
Boy, back in the day, no thanks.
Yeah.
But I'm saying draft picks lost. I'm saying Ballmer, like, banned from courtside, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Can't show your face for a while. Talking hefty fines. Go after the bottom line. Like, this is bad. The more information that comes out and more blatantly obvious cap circumvention that comes out that Pablo Torre is revealing, you got to crack down hard on this, man. Make an example of this.
Not looking good.
Make
not
an example.
Looking good.
Well, you know who is looking pretty good right now?
Oh, a bunch of offensive linemen.
Offensive linemen and running backs.
Holy smokes.
Jahmyr Gibbs got paid. Sorry, Bijan Robinson, you're not the highest paid. Barely. We'll talk about Jahmyr Gibbs' new deal and more, including Aaron Darnold potential return. It's closer. Kayla's 2-minute drill is next. All the biggest stories around the National Football League right here on Sactown Sports.
SactownSports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
The biggest concerts and events are on the Sactown Sports Live Events calendar. August 21st, party with the B-52s and Men Without Hats at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Ty Myers takes over the Lake Tahoe Amphitheater at Caesars Republic August 22nd. George Thorogood rocks Thunder Valley August 24th. September starts with Thunder Showdown 5 Pro Boxing September 5th. Zach Top headlines 2 nights at the Lake Tahoe Amphitheater September 11th and 12th. Five Finger Death Punch Rocks Toyota Amphitheater September 14th. Earth, Wind & Fire Light Up Hard Rock Live Sacramento September 15th and 16th. And Riley Green hits Toyota Amphitheater September 19th. Then check out California Overland Adventure and Power Sports Show September 26th and 27th at the Sonoma County Event Center. October brings Leonard Skinner October 2nd at Ironstone Amphitheater. And Thomas Rhett October 3rd at Golden One Center. Find every show and every ticket now on the Sactown Sports Live Events calendar at SactownSports.com.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou, a term provider, 800-444-9336. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-444-9336. That's 800-444-9336. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-444-9336.
Catch the future of San Francisco Giants baseball right here in Sacramento with the Sacramento River Cats at Sutter Health Park. See tomorrow's stars take the field today and be part of the big league journey. Get your River Cats baseball tickets now at rivercats.com.
It's time for the 2-minute drill. Kayla Anderson has the ball, and she's taking us around the world of football. It's Kayla's 2-minute drill on Matt and Kayla.
All right, Kayla, what's happening in football, and specifically, how much money did Gibbs get? We want to know.
Yeah, we knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time, and time is up, and he is getting paid, and it is getting Gibby with it is what we start off with. Thank you.
No, that's a good one.
Detroit Lions 3-time Pro Bowler Jahmyr Gibbs has received a contract extension. It is official, and it does make him the highest paid running back in NFL history. Gibbs and the Lions reached an agreement yesterday on a 3-year deal worth $67.5 million, could be worth up to $75.75 million, and includes $51.5 million guaranteed. This record deal, of course, surpasses the extension Bijan Robinson signed earlier in the week.
Barely, though, right? It's like barely.
It's barely, yeah. So the $22.25 million average annual value of Robinson's contract made him the NFL's 3rd running back to get more than $20 million per year.
Nice.
That was after Jonathan Taylor's. So like when you go by a year value, that's what it looks like. But this is like
running backs getting paid.
This is a training camp of everyone getting paid, man. Everyone.
Money.
Everywhere you look, there's a new player getting paid. So but he's supposed to be the number 1 fantasy draft pick.
He's 1 and Bijan is 2.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Big expectations.
I got the 8th pick, Anthony. I got the 8th pick.
You already got what you're picking?
No. It's like
Well,
most people
what
say
did
it's
it
like
recommend?
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Right.
So
That's
maybe.
pretty. I feel
He's
like
Yeah, no, it's
decent.
good.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, okay, well, it's a 10-team league. Wait. Yeah, 10-team
Is it snake draft or is it
Oh, yeah.
standard?
Oh, no, it's snake draft.
Good old snake draft.
Probably going Brock Bowers 2nd round. Anyway.
He's not the first one. Trey McBride is the first
Yeah,
one
I
that they're saying is
disagree
off
with
the
that
board.
completely.
I'm not against that to go.
Bowers 2nd
Bowers,
round.
yeah.
We're working on trying to get a fantasy
Yeah.
guest, fantasy expert on the show in the near future, as all of you are preparing for your drafts out there.
I
So
can't wait.
I
I
always
just
pick Zach
signed up
Ertz
for
last. That's always my tight end.
That's so funny. He's just recovering, I think. He should be ready, though. Waiting on Darnold. So this is interesting. We've been following the whole Sam Darnold. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? Aaron Darnold. I'm so sorry. Aaron Darnold. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play for the Rams? Well, McVay just came out. He said Darnold just had a workout. And while he doesn't have an answer about if he's going to come out of retirement, he said that the all-pro defensive tackle, quote, looked outstanding.
Shocking.
During his workout with the team earlier this week. Of course, this would be a guy who's 35 years old, but is maybe going to make a comeback because why wouldn't you if you felt good enough and you look at that roster and say, why wouldn't I want to go win another Super Bowl?
Give me another ring. Yeah, they called it a tryout. I was like, sure. I'm
Whatever
sure he has
that-
to try
yeah,
out. Your
What
try
do you
is
have to do in that case, do you think? Because he's been not practicing, but he's been at the facility.
they made him do one-on-one blocking drills and put Ty Simpson in the pocket and said,
Oh, gee.
survive, kid.
Sack.
Get away
Get
if you
him.
can.
They just fit him for the pads. They're just like, let's see what size
Yeah.
you are, and then you could just tell us if you want to come back.
Exactly.
He didn't have to do anything.
We drafted you as Aaron Darnold fodder.
You still look great in the jersey, man.
Right.
That's
You
all
look
they
good.
said.
Okay. Those little 360 things where you stand on the podium and you turn around. Like that's what they did. We got to get you from
100%.
all angles. All right, you're good to go.
Oh, good tryout. Good tryout.
Yeah. All right, coming up, Big Buff gets paid. So,
What does
yeah,
that
I
mean?
didn't try to make that.
What does that mean? I don't know what that
Well,
means.
Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Big Buff gets paid.
You could've
And he's an
done the gaming
offensive
thing.
lineman.
Got buffed.
So the Buffalo Bills have reached an agreement with
No.
their right guard. You're interrupting me.
Sorry.
The Buffalo Bills have reached to an agreement. See, now you messed me up. With their right guard, Osiris Torrance.
Uh-huh.
He
Big
is-
buff.
Big Buff.
Big buff.
Big Buff up front. He's getting a 4-year, $78.4 million extension. But what's funny, that's just making him the 7th highest paid guard. But guess what just happened? My boy. Love this guy. Peter Skoronski, right guard for the Tennessee Titans, just got paid, has signed a 4-year, $100 million deal, $88 million guaranteed to make him the highest paid guard in the NFL. The Titans.
I don't think I make too much money.
No.
I think I'll get paid more.
And this man deserves it. He is about the only thing that is concrete on that line. So congrats to Skronsky, getting paid some big bucks there. He's gonna be up here Tuesday.
Buffy the Blitz Slayer.
You were just thinking about jokes that entire time.
No, I was hearing exactly what she
This
said.
isn't your segment, but out.
Sorry.
Dork.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
And then you can find one for this because I wasn't feeling it this morning. Fitz doing it his way.
She did a whole week of us making fun of it. She's like, fine, you get basic.
I'm tired today. Fitz doing it his way. I do it my way. You know that song? Has anybody ever heard of that?
Sinatra?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Okay, I
And
was like,
it's
I hope
and-
you guys know that.
And did it my way. Come on.
Anyway, Hall of Famer Larry Fitzgerald, he was on the broadcast last night. He did some interviews and
He
stuff.
looks great, man. He looks like he could
I
play
know.
right now.
He's 42.
Looks the exact same.
He played 17 seasons, but he is not. Do you guys know this? He's not officially retired. Like he's never officially announced
Can he
his
play
retirement.
for the Raiders? The Raiders need a receiver.
Get him out there.
Fitz, come on.
So I guess he's just saying he doesn't ever think that he needs to say he's retired.
That's a good play.
Yeah.
You'll never
He
know.
said, I protest the word more than the actual thing, so I just don't want to acknowledge that.
I kind of like that.
Do your thing, Fitzgerald.
That's kind of cool.
Whatever you want to do, man. If you don't ever want to say you're retired, who cares? Who said that has to be a thing? So, good for him. That's a 2-minute show.
Nice.
You weren't even paying attention.
I was too.
You're in timeout.
Now I'm going to watch archery tag on
That's
ESPN
what you've been
show.
doing.
No.
This is
My
what I'm
eyes have been
Guys,
this way.
Next segment that Matt does, this is going to be me. Oh, I'm just staring out the window, thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner.
Wrong.
Fully turned around.
Wrong. I was
This is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
But it's got to be his segment.
When he writes jokes, which he doesn't do.
Mm-hmm.
I was staring at the 2-minute drill headlines, trying to think. I was just trying to add onto it. I wasn't even looking at the TV. Go back. We have cameras.
No, that's my play.
Oh, this is your play? Oh, cameras only work for you?
No, the whole saying, go rewind.
Yeah.
What was that about, by the way?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
VAR check.
VAR.
Yeah.
Bar.
What time is it? Oh, it's 1. It's only 1?
What do you mean it's only 1?
Did you think we were done?
No, I just, for some reason, I thought we were like in the second part of the 1 o'clock hour.
Kayla's out the door. Kayla's on her way home. It's weekend for Kayla already. No, we got 1 hour left. And you can yell at me some more if you want to.
Perfect.
Because earlier in the week, I had the audacity of questioning whether or not Kayla could drop an opening drive for the Tennessee Titans or any NFL team that would be successful. Because I don't think I could do it at all. So what pro or college sports jobs do we think each one of us think we'd actually be really good at? And also, what are the hardest jobs in professional or college sports in our mind? Let's talk about it next to start the final hour of the show. Kayla, we have an hour left.
All right,
Stop
I got
packing your
this.
bags.
I got to go fill my water up.
She's never coming back. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Sactownsports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. Sactownsports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We wouldn't be celebrating America 250 if it wasn't for a strong foundation set by the framers. Hamilton built America's financial foundation on sound money, later embodied by the gold standard. But we abandoned that discipline in 1971 and have seen inflation erode the dollar's value. What's the foundation of your savings? Is it gold or something that can be devalued? Hi, it's Dr. Ron Paul, and I encourage you to speak with my friends at Birch Gold Group about diversifying an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold. Learn more by requesting a free info kit on gold IRAs. Just text the word SECURE to the number 989898. Let Birch Gold help you build your foundation with gold. Text the word SECURE to the number 989898. Text SECURE to 989898.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPfest.com.
Need a reason to hit the range this week? Well, Hagen Oaks has too. Monday nights are happy hour all night long with special pricing on hot dogs and ice cold beer while you hit balls under the lights. Then Thursday, join the new Top Tracer competition nights. Play Pebble Beach, compete in closest to the pin, long drive, and more with fun interactive games for every skill level. Grab your friends and make Hagen Oaks your weeknight destination. Visit HagenOaks.com for more details. Hagen Oaks Driving Range, more games, more laughs, more reasons to play.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Emran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson on Sactown Sports 1140.
It's not worthy of another edition of Matt and Kayla Theater.
Oh, God.
But Kayla did express her annoyance during the break of
what?
having to get up to walk to the bathroom to go to the bathroom.
I don't like, when I am working, I'm in the zone, and I'm going to stay in usually the area I need to work in.
If you ever
Bathroom's not that far.
If you ever
I know.
pee your pants on the radio, I'm leaving.
No, I'm never going to do that.
You would
unless
never
I
know.
have, well, I had a laughing attack a few times as a young person and did do that because I was laughing so hard. We were like having a girls' sleepover one night in like middle school, and I was known for just like
Peeing your pants?
laughing.
Oh.
Like, we'd get the group going.
The giggles?
And I laughed so hard that I did pee my pants, and then I got up and said, "Look, I peed," and I like put my finger like and pointed towards it.
You drew attention to it?
You probably thought it was so funny.
It was,
There
and
you
the
go.
girls to this day still talk about it. Remember that one time?
When I was in kindergarten, I was told that you can't go unless it's an emergency.
That's not very nice.
Well, like what they meant is like when you really have to go. And to me, an emergency was like a fire. So I was just like, I can't go. And then I just peed my pants.
See, that's
I was
not
in
very.
kindergarten.
That's not good communication from your.
No, I think I was a
teacher.
little bit stupid. I don't know if that's their fault. That's definitely on me.
I was a little bit stupid. He said, "Weren't we all?"
I never. This is not about me, and I never experienced this. But there is a story in my friend group of one of the people at school that we did not like in grade school, famously peeing their pants while going down a slide.
Oh,
Waterfall.
that's messy.
Called it a waterfall?
Oy, oy, oy.
That's so funny.
That is kind of funny.
That's a nickname
I
for
cannot
life.
confirm the story. I actually was not there. This is an elementary school that I didn't go to.
Oh, so it's just a
But
rumor.
in my-
It's not
no,
even true.
in my well, I don't know if it's true or not, but in my friend group swears by it. Like it's a famous
I
story
think
from
this
grade
might
school.
be him.
I wasn't there. It couldn't have been me. I wasn't there.
Yeah, you want to do that? You say it's me? You think I waterfalled my slide? You think I did that?
I'd call that kid Waterfall for the rest of his life. That's such a good nickname.
Waterfall.
You just explain that later.
I'm not the one that drew attention to it. Look, I just peed everybody. Hey, at sleepover.
Well, I had to get up.
Kayla was frustrated that she had to get up to go to the bathroom during the break, and I said, "What, do you wish you were an astronaut? You could just pee in your suit?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'd do that."
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
No, it would not. Sounds horrible.
What if you had Depends on?
Again, sounds horrible.
Yeah, you still gotta like sit in like wet. It's gross.
Yeah, man.
It's like a swimsuit. Like you when you get out of the pool and then
it's
your
not at all.
Your swimsuit's wet.
Mm-mm.
What's the topic?
Now that we're building great resumes for ourselves,
Uh-huh.
what pro or college?
Great segue, Matt. Oh, that's right.
What pro, you have the rundown? You can
I know,
look at
but I'm
anytime.
having brain issues today.
Yes. I can tell.
Oh, goodness.
tell.
It's been a long one. Not as long as last week when you weren't
I was
here.
going to say last week was way worse.
But I think I'm tired from it this week. To tell you the honest truth.
Secondhand fatigue. You got plans this weekend?
Hell no. What plans would I have, Matt, besides hanging out with Mr. Red?
I don't know. You just post on your Instagram story. You go and fetch with Red.
Of course.
That's it.
That's about it.
It's a good time.
Life in a nutshell.
Well, you can go play basketball with Anthony since none of his friends want to anymore.
True. Call him out on air. I'll yell at them.
Anthony, well, I don't know who they are.
Get him, Anthony.
Anthony started sobbing in the studio during the break because
Accurate.
We were talking about golf, and Anthony was like,
crying.
my friends want to play golf, but I still want to play basketball.
I get that.
Come to the old man sport, baby.
No, I still want to play basketball. I'm not quite there yet.
Anthony, you live your life until you need to actually get to that over the hill mark.
No, conform to what society tells you to do and embrace all peer pressure.
I'm good.
Don't be an individual with your bright ass orange.
Sprayla Anderson.
Sprayla Anderson is good. Is phenomenal.
Yo, I'm not the one who did that on the slide, though.
I'll call you Tinkle Toes. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I didn't do it either. It wasn't about me. It was a legend from my friend group.
That seems a little skeptical.
I think you're
I
think you're trying
came right
to,
out and said, "Hey, I did this."
There's nothing for me
I'm
to come out about.
transparent.
Do not isolate that. There's nothing to admit. What do you want? I'm an open book.
You are not.
Ask me anything. Oh, God.
What's your last text?
To anybody?
No, your last text you sent.
To my mom, I texted not off the top of my head because she asked if anybody needed a Sony. Well, I could ask you. My mom has an older Sony 46-inch TV that she's getting.
See, didn't even ask me. What a teammate.
I'm sorry, do you want the TV?
What does that mean? What's it? Is it an old one? I could use one in my bedroom.
It's a TV. I don't know. She just said, I have a Sony TV. That was my last text. Anything else you want to know? Divulge my private life?
You asked me to ask you anything.
Yeah, well, that's what you came up with, which is pretty tame for you, to be honest. Well, let me ask you, Miss, I could draw up a opening drive in the NFL and be phenomenal. And that was based off of, by the way, she didn't just pull that out of thin air. That was based off, it was Akron. Is that the college that is doing this competition?
Yep, Akron Zips.
The Akron
By
Zips.
the way, they sold out like all their season tickets. Season ticket members, they've like sold out all their.
Oh, that's
Everyone
cool.
wants to be a coach.
I don't know what's going on there, but they're doing good stuff.
So yeah, they're doing this
Congrats to
promotion
them.
where you could like win a chance to draw up the opening drive of the first game for Akron's football team, which is cool.
Yeah.
I think I'd be a disaster at it. You think you'd be very good at it. What jobs, like pro college sports job, is like outside of actually playing the sport, do you think you would be really, really good at?
So I think I have mentioned this to you guys on the show before. I think I actually did it this week.
Sorry, Kenneth just told a story in their comment section about.
Wait, what did he
Kenneth,
say?
I was drunk and fell and missed the toilet. I peed myself as wife tried to help me up.
Oh my gosh.
Attaboy, Kenneth.
Sharing
We've all
is
been there,
caring,
man.
Kenneth.
No,
You shouldn't
we've not
feel-
all been there.
You shouldn't feel embarrassed. We're here to help. I would probably be a sports agent.
You've talked about this. You think
Yeah.
you'd be a really good agent.
My parents told me growing up that I did need to be a lawyer. They were actually dead serious because they said you never lose an argument. And they said you should think about going. I said, I don't want to go to school for that many years. And I don't want to have to be in a courtroom. And that's just depressing sometimes, being a lawyer. But to be an agent, you have to actually have like a background in being a lawyer.
You handle the contracts. And,
But you have to also be able to know how to negotiate and know how to talk about, but still have a personality and sell your clients.
Right. And go to war for them when you have to.
And go to war for them. And I think the best thing about this job, and more so when I was covering teams and like in locker rooms and at games was building those relationships with players and learning about them as people, not just athletes. And I think like some people do have a gift to connect. And so I feel that I would love to be in that type of a job in sport because I could fight for my client. It would be beneficial then when you do get that big contract for them, like you helped do that.
Take your 10%.
Well, that part too, which I give my 10% to my agent, which no money in the bank. But in all seriousness, I think that would be a really fun job that could be realistic. Now, I'm too old for that now, but should have went back and thought about it. What could have made me money back in the day?
Hi, I'm Matt George. I'm the agent to Sprayla Anderson. Give me my 10%. Obviously, successful talent agencies transcend different sports. Like Clutch Sports is in more than just basketball.
Yeah.
But is it football is the sport that you think like you'd be the best at? Or is there,
yeah, I mean,
in terms of representing that athlete?
You know what's funny about that? Your career, you shift if you are climbing the ladder in your career and
Because
you
you
have
did a
no
lot
choice.
of hockey and baseball.
That's the thing. In the start of my career, it was majority like baseball and a lot of college sports. And then it turned into the hockey. So I would say recent though, NFL is just what I know the best.
Yep.
And because I covered so much college football too, I know both landscapes well. So I think NFL would definitely be my bread and butter. But I think I could still negotiate other contracts
for sure.
for other sports.
Yeah, I think you'd be a good agent.
Yeah.
Intimidating agent.
That's what you need though. Like the Nicole Lynn, she's awesome.
Firecracker.
She's signing all these big contracts, man. She's like my idol.
Gets results.
Yeah.
Doesn't back down.
And she's respected.
Some people though that you have to like that game, and it's different. It's different. Like, let me ask you this: do you ever garage sale?
We did back in the day.
When you garage sale, do you enjoy the haggling game?
I think I would more now because I could do that, but I would never have touched that back in the day.
It makes me so uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and my wife has friends of hers that are big into the garage sailing, so every once in a while she'll go with them. And one time I went, and like we watched as we wanted a couple items, and then her friend goes, "Okay, let me take care of this," and then we'll go and then just haggle with the people. And I am uncomfortable as hell with that. And it's for like a few bucks. It doesn't really matter that much.
But they love it.
People, it's a game.
Yeah.
They love that game. Not me, man. I could not, like that part of negotiations, I would be very bad at.
There's a difference though, Matt, in I don't like sales. I would never want to be a salesperson. I couldn't even sell campfire mints. Like I had to just get my family to buy campfire mints from me because I just didn't want to go sell those.
Selling
like
Girl Scout cookies?
Girl Scout cookies and chocolates. Yeah, ours was campfire. There's just something about like if you're going to have any type of ability to do that though, you have to literally be obsessed and passionate about the product or what you're doing. I do feel like I could sell my client because I love the game so much, and I obviously would love my client enough to be like, this person deserves this.
I was allowed one time to sell things as a fundraiser.
Oh, geez.
For Little League Baseball growing up.
What was it?
Which was a box of candy bars.
The chocolate ones?
The chocolate candy bars. And there's different ones. There's like Crunch bars and stuff like that. And you could sell a box of candy bars. So my mom said, okay, go sell the box of candy bars. Not explaining to her economically illiterate child what that entailed. To me, I was just given a box of chocolate. What that entailed was me going over to the neighbor kids' houses and us sharing between the three of us probably like a good half the box. To which my mom then had to pay for.
She had to pay.
I got
Matt
in trouble, let me tell you.
Oh.
They did what?
Whoa, we got breaking news?
We do have some breaking news.
Wow.
When it breaks,
we have it first.
Okay.
It's Sactown Sports breaking news.
The Athletics, soon to be of Las Vegas, formerly of Oakland, currently in Sacramento, have agreed to part ways with general manager David Forst.
Wow. Okay.
All right. They'll begin a new search for their next general manager. All right.
Oh, boy.
Cool. Well, that's what you get for not getting a pitcher, I guess.
27 years with the organization.
That's a long
he's been
time.
There a long time. Wow.
Going to be wandering out to the forest.
All right. I also got in trouble one time, too, because I forged a signature of Barry Bonds on a
Matt,
on a baseball.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, hold on. And then I went to a neighbor's house and tried to sell it and chickened out halfway through. And then that neighbor called my mom and was laughing on the phone saying, your son just tried to scam me with a fake Barry Bonds baseball. And my mom, trying not to laugh, had to lecture me on why that was not okay.
I think I did that too.
Did you pull it off?
No.
Oh. Hey, man. Make money.
I think that might have been a thing. Like,
making money as a kid, man.
Well, yeah, we're creative. What's wrong with the creative part? I mean, we just can't scam people.
That's illegal.
We just can't scam people. Yeah, that's the problem.
No, officer, I'm expressing my creativity.
Look at how good I did painting this Mona Lisa picture.
That's what Steve Ballmer's saying to the NBA investigators right now.
Right?
No, we're creative. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, look at it.
Look at the scoreboard.
Look what we did.
We circumvented the cap, but we did it creatively. You never would have known.
Mm-hmm.
Screw you, Pablo Torre.
Pablo.
It's like the new Scooby-Doo thing.
What
you
is
meddling kid, Pablo Torre.
I'm picturing. I have never seen Pablo, so I'm trying to picture his.
You've never seen what he looks like?
Nah.
Okay, I'll bring up a
So
picture.
I'm picturing him right now.
I loved Pablo Torre on Around the Horn. He was so good on Around the Horn.
Okay, so you know what?
You've probably seen
I
him.
have.
I'm a big fan of his podcast, too. I like listening to his stuff. He's a Pulitzer-winning
I have seen
podcaster now.
That's Pablo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've definitely seen Pablo.
Yeah.
He's great. He's doing a
So
phenomenal
he's
job.
like doing a lot of investigative stuff too.
He's getting
Yeah,
into it.
that's mainly what he does now.
That's impressive.
Anthony, do you think there'd be like a pro or college sports job that you'd be really good at?
No, I'd be bad at everything.
You would?
Just so real. Like, I think I could clean chest pass to people doing getting shots up in the gym.
Like a player development coach.
Yeah, I think I got that.
You
but
could be a player development
Yeah,
coach.
but there's more to that job than just a clean chest pass.
Well, yeah, but you got to start somewhere. You could be working as like
a water boy.
No.
Been that before.
I mean, equipment manager, I guess you could do, but there's like
Yeah.
also like film coordinators where your job is to help compile film. And
Yeah, I
actually
feel like I
gets
could do
you-
that. That's
You
similar to what
actually
I've
would
done.
be
I
good
think
at
you'd
that.
be good at that.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty similar to
I think
this
you'd
show.
be good at it.
That's pretty good.
Some people might laugh at this and don't laugh at me. I'm sensitive. I think I'd actually be a pretty good assistant general manager. Don't let me make the decisions.
I don't know, Matt. I mean, you can't really do the job unless you were a player. You can't really do that. Who am I? Theater time.
I'm being openly.
Now
modest.
I know. Now I know who it was after the theater time.
Oh, you didn't get it
when
before?
I got there. Yeah.
You didn't get it before? Yeah. Thanks. There's a bunch of bullies.
You bully me.
I
every
never
time.
I never bullied
Theater
anything.
time is always bullying
No,
Kayla.
it's retelling of
Bullying Kayla.
stories that the things you do off the air are
not supposed to go on the air.
No, well, Matt and Kayla theater. You just never know. They're reenactments. It's not real.
You want to do one, Kayla?
It could be a story. Oh, okay, yeah, no, okay. Matt and Kayla theater with Kayla Anderson.
I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, though, because I don't know what he doesn't do anything interesting.
Damn. Do
I
something
guess.
interesting. I got nothing, man. What do I do? Like,
What's
what do
that gif
what do I
with
say?
the stick? Do something.
You know, I just faking my way
I've
through.
cried two times.
Faking my way through a job. Apparently, I don't do anything. Oh, great! The pigs are here.
Oh God, my stomach is gonna have a 6-pack after this one. All right. Anyways, sorry.
I
threw
think
you
I
off
would
track.
be a good assistant general manager.
What do you think you would do? Like, because I guess
I think I would be I'm the perfect type of person. I feel I'm sitting.
I'm the perfect type of person.
Why am I being bullied? Why am I being bullied?
What would your job be like?
See, I'm thinking this. See, this is how I pretend NBA executives and front offices work. There's a long table like it's a supervillain.
Okay.
And at the head of the table is Scott Perry, but he's wearing sunglasses indoors. I don't know why. He just is. Always looking dapper in his suit. And there's like rows of chairs on each side of all of his advisors. And he'll point to you, and you speak what I point. I could be one of those guys in those chairs. Like bounce ideas off of me. I'll talk through it, provide perspective. I don't think I'd be a very good scout or talent evaluator because I typically hyperfixate on one or two things and like latch onto those. So I don't think I'd be a good open-minded like scout.
Scouting's hard.
Sorry, my mind. Go ahead.
I don't like this. I don't like this segment anymore. I was very supportive of your agent thing.
I know you were, Matt. It's not about that. I'm off my rocker right now.
Well, share with the class. What's so funny?
I don't know. I'm like, you say something and then my mind goes in a different direction.
I said, I think I'd be a good GM. She started laughing and then said, do something interesting. And then I said, I think I wouldn't be a very good talent evaluator.
Because you latch on to just two things. That's what you said.
Bro, get a room. Take a lap. Go take a lap. Go.
Oh, God. Okay, keep going. Do you look at my eyes?
Director of Rec says, be careful, Matt. You're sitting in Sprayla zone this afternoon. Yeah, and that could be many things.
It's my tears right now. Look at my eyes.
I know, you're watering.
Oh, my God. Sorry.
You encourage this. This is partly your fault.
Just here for a good time.
No, you encourage her.
Amen. We all need more of that.
What do you think you'd be bad at, Matt?
Ask Kayla.
Kayla, what do you think you'd be bad at?
No, what do you think
Matt would be bad at?
Yeah, there you go. Kayla, what do you think I'd be bad at?
He'd be great at everything.
That's a lie, and I don't like that.
Nah.
What do you think, genuinely, what do you think I'd be bad at? Because you're probably right.
I do think...
In professional sports, there's a lot of things I'd be very bad at.
I do think the agent thing would maybe not be up your alley.
100%. I agree 1,000%. I would fold like a lawn chair. Our client wants $100,000. We'll give you $5,000. Okay.
And just like you were saying, I don't think I'd be a good assistant general manager because then I'd feel like I'd need to be the boss, so I couldn't do that.
You're
no assistant.
She's Wes Wilcox to Monty McNair. I'm in charge, really. Wes wasn't like that.
I don't know. Okay, so
I know one thing I'd be terrible at. If I'm working in a front office, I am not a capologist.
Oh, anything
no shot in hell.
That's mine.
Get me in the books and the finances and the CBA. I'm cooked.
Like numbers in terms of contracts, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But numbers that I can't, that are beyond my understanding.
Yeah.
Nah. Or just being around numbers every single day.
Like, I think I would be, and this is like BJ Armstrong, who is the assistant general manager to Scott Perry, is a billion times better than me. But I think I would be like a really good BJ Armstrong to a general manager.
Oh, yeah.
Someone to just,
I think you would be too.
Hey, assign me what you need to assign, but I'm there to talk through ideas. I'll bring my own opinions to the table. And I think that's like, if you were to ask me, like a dream job in professional sports, I would love to work in a front office but work on a staff. I have no desire to be a general manager, but I would love to work on a general manager's staff.
So you guys might all roll your eyes at me when I say this, but I'm not joking. I think I could be a decent scout.
Talent scout?
Yeah.
In what? In football?
Yeah.
Some people...
it's just something with, and you kind of have to do that. You have to do it kind of in this job though when you're covering a team.
For sure.
Because you go out for the draft and you pick players you think, your team's going to draft. And as on-air people, we talk a lot about that and like why that would be a fit.
Can I add kind of a caveat to what I think you'd be good at?
Mm-hmm.
I think you would be a really good recruiter for a college program. Like if you worked for, let's say you worked for, Lane Kiffin at LSU. Sorry,
sure.
I don't know why you want to do that. But you work for Lane Kiffin, and your job is we have a 5-star recruit in Atlanta that we want to play for us.
That'd be cool.
Like your job is to kind of talk them up,
recruit,
get to know them, recruit them, and then bring them on campus.
I would love to be a recruiter.
I think you'd be really good at that.
That'd be a fun job. I don't even think you actually would have to be a dude to do that. If you know football,
God no.
and you've been around it your majority of your life.
There are a ton of women in college sports. And I'm not talking about women's college sports. I'm talking go on to any staff page right now. Pick your NCAA team. Go to a staff page and look at the sports department, the athletic department, leadership staff.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see, I guarantee you, multiple women. And go to primarily male sports. Go to football. Go to men's basketball.
Right.
You will see multiple women on those staff.
Yeah, that would be a cool job.
That's very common.
That would be a really cool job.
Very common.
That's funny.
Well, my self-esteem is shot thanks to Kayla Anderson. So
Wait,
now,
don't blame this on me. I said you could do anything.
and that was tongue in cheek, and you didn't.
No, it
mean
wasn't.
Yep, it was. And you laughed at me and said, "Do something interesting."
Kimberly's awesome. She goes, "I think I would be a good royal court dancer."
That's what they used to call the King's dance team. The
I
Royal
kind of
Court
like
Dancers.
that.
Now they're called the KDT. By the way, they just announced all the King's dancers.
They did.
They officially announced the
They're
team.
so talented. I love watching them.
Congratulations to all the men and women who made the dance team. They do a phenomenal job.
And I like their outfits.
They're all very nice too because they park in the same parking garage that the media parks in, and usually we're leaving the building around the same time. They're all very nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
They do a wonderful
It's
job.
it's a tough job that doesn't get enough credit
No,
sometimes.
because they all have other jobs on top of it.
It's same with cheerleaders and the
Most of them are
NFL.
teachers and nurses and stuff. It's I
Mm-hmm.
just saved a life. Now I'm going to go dance with the Dallas Cowboys. Okay.
I know. And then not even,
Superhero.
remember, Jerry even doesn't even give them their stuff when
him.
they leave. Doesn't even get to save her uniform or anything. Jeez.
Hey, fantasy football players out there, we have a do not draft list for you via ESPN.
Alert.
Do not draft. Avoid. We have that for you when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla and the goofiness on full display here at Sactown Sports.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older? And you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
Wands at the ready, baseball fans. It's Harry Potter night with the Sacramento Rivercats on Saturday, August 22nd at Sutter Health Park. Step into a night of magical fun, themed excitement, and Rivercats baseball. Don't miss the magic. Get your tickets now at rivercats.com.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples, all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level. It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson on Sactown Sports 1140.
Text of the day goes to the 916 saying, y'all be confessing to stuff you couldn't waterboard out of most people. Welcome to the Matt and Kayla
That
Show.
is facts, man. Hey, we're transparent. I always say that. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Hey, have you peed your pants while laughing too hard at a slumber party? You might be Kayla Anderson. Or Sprayla Anderson, as she's now known.
That is awful. That is awful.
Do you not do anything interesting to the point that your co-host can't come up with anything to talk about you? You might be Matt George.
Welcome to the show. We're happy to have you if you're new.
Leave your self-esteem at the door, damn it.
Yeah.
None of that here.
We all got to get checked sometimes.
Man, is it? I was lightweight handsome at one point. What happened, bud?
Oh, goodness.
Where are you at now?
I like lightweight.
I was
I
lightweight.
know.
I was
That's
lightweight
good.
handsome.
That's really
I was
good.
like soft handsome. You know, I had an era. Not me, man.
Why did they change the name of the Royal Court Dancers?
I don't know, just King's dance team. Well, because they had two dance teams. They had the King's dance team and they had the 916 crew. But they kind of just merged them. The
Okay.
King's dance team was the traditional. It used to be all women dance team. Now it's no longer.
Oh,
Now it's mixed. And then they had the traditional dance team, and then they had the 916 crew, which is more kind of a hip hop dance team that was co-ed.
Okay.
And then they kind of just combined it all into
them.
one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I've gotten to go a couple times when they do. So you will learn on September 16th.
Mm-hmm.
You were probably here for last year's 916 Day.
Yes.
So on September
Yes,
16th,
I was.
September 16th, 916 Day is typically the day that the Sacramento Kings for 916 Day will announce all of their promotions for the year and all the cool stuff that they're doing for the year.
Okay.
And they typically have like a dance team performance and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we've gotten to cover it for ABC 10 before and go out to the Golden One Center to talk to them and to see everything. And they're awesome, man. They're wonderful. Like the one thing that I'll say about the Sacramento Kings, like to anybody who asks about it, is for all the frustrations of the struggles of the organization and basketball operations and stuff like that. Seriously, and I'm not just saying this because they're my favorite team and my hometown team, because they're nationally recognized this way. We are spoiled in Sacramento with the in-game entertainment.
I've heard this.
Group.
Yeah. I've heard
Like-
it's just, well, I mean, I've been to a game, but this is what other people say.
From the dance team to
Sure.
like NBA All-Star weekends, they're always using and taking people from the Sacramento Kings organization. Scott
That's
Freshour, the phenomenal MC, is always emceeing stuff during All-Star weekend. Our guy Mo, who's like the guy that sits next to Scott Moak, the PA announcer at the scores table. Mo is kind of like the director of everything. Mo is a genius and also a wonderful human being. He runs everything. Like, we are so freaking spoiled every single year with an incredible in-game entertainment crew, and the dance team and all the work that they do is part of that. So shout out to them.
Yeah, I remember the game that I was at where they beat Zion and the Pelicans. Remember the one that I was like, I enjoyed getting a win because my nephews went to the game and stuff. And just watching all the in-game stuff and that was the end of the year. And people still came out to the games and it was still entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember they had Russ singing karaoke and he was down there with the security guard.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was really entertaining. They do a really good job.
Because they also usually do Kings Fan Fest before the season starts, which is when they have the rookies sing.
So is this in public?
Yes. They do a
want to see this.
Golden One Center. They invite fans in,
I've
and
gotta
tickets are
see
typically
this,
free.
man.
And they do you can watch team drills and maybe a little bit of a scrimmage.
Oh,
and
that's
then
cool.
They bring the rookies out to center court, and the rookies typically have to perform. Dylan Cardwell sang Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" in September last year, and he nailed it.
That's cool.
In my wildest dreams, although he is an old school hip hop fan, in my wildest dreams, I cannot imagine
You
Darius
don't know
Acuff
what
Jr.
Darius is gonna do.
performing.
Yep.
So I'm very
Yep.
curious to see what that looks like. But I'm sure we'll learn more about that on 916 Day, September 16th. Our fantasy football teams are starting to take shape. And ESPN's Eric Karabell has put out a do not draft list of players.
Uh-oh.
And there are some names on here that surprise you. They're separated by position. Let's start with the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, do not, or at least the first one they bring up on the do not draft list at the quarterback position. Buffalo Bills star Josh Allen.
Damn.
What? He tends to be the first QB off the fantasy board, and he has finished amongst the top 2 QBs in fantasy scoring for 6 consecutive seasons. But he is not worth
a first rounder.
The second rounder, most people say. He's not worth the second round pick that most people use
I
to
get what
take
you're
him.
saying. Like, people would be like, okay, I'm going to take a running back, and then it comes back.
I'm going to go get Josh Allen in the second round.
I gotcha.
Typically, that's where the top quarterbacks go. And what he's saying is, don't draft Josh Allen.
Okay.
Go out and get another productive running back or wide receiver in the second round instead. Another quarterback to not touch, Drake May of the New England Patriots. What about him could possibly scare us? Check New England's schedule.
Yeah.
May didn't face a top 10 defense during the regular season, and he will face a bunch of them this season.
That's a great point that does not get noted enough.
It's interesting that immediately after him, because there could be some comparisons here from the breakout season that he had, Jaden Daniels. Do not draft Jaden Daniels, according to ESPN.
He's just banged up.
And I disagree with this one completely, but do not draft Fernando Mendoza.
Okay, well.
Don't tell me what to do.
Bro, you're not going to draft him with first, second, third, fourth. I mean, maybe.
Watch me. Brock Bowers
gonna be a
1,
free
Mendoza
agent, though.
2, Genty. Well, Genty's going in the first round for sure. Genty 1, Bowers 2,
that would not
Mendoza 3.
That would not
Genty in the first round? Is he projected up there?
Yeah, a lot of people think Genty will be like a top 10 pick.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll bring up the board thing that
Damn.
I was looking at. Please hold.
I don't know if I'm doing that.
I don't think I am.
Also, Daniel Jones and Jordan Love on the quarterback list. Of do not draft.
I agree with most of those. I guess all in terms of like first, second rounders, I wouldn't draft.
I'm sorry. I guess Ashton Genty, I guess, is a
He's
second
like
rounder. He's at 14.
Yeah, with their line, you don't know if their line's good. That affects that so much.
He's
I'm like
14.
maybe 15.
So early second round.
So this
He's ahead of Saquon Barkley though.
Really?
Genty is, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
How Niners fans aren't going to like this one.
Yeah, the running back position. Christian McCaffrey. Do not draft Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I have been killed by Christian McCaffrey and both sides of the coin fantasy-wise.
I know.
I've had Christian McCaffrey on my team when he can't stay healthy, and then last season
You
I
go
went up
against him.
against Christian McCaffrey every time I needed a win, and that man beat the living crap out of me. But they're saying do not, because essentially I guess we don't expect him to stay as healthy as he was last season, nor do we expect him to have the same usage rate as he did last season. So if you draft Christian McCaffrey, don't expect the same output.
Real quick on that. I don't know. I mean, he's not going to be the first, second, third running back. I mean, off the board, but I kind of feel like he still could overcome the injury stuff because I think he's maybe gone and done some things in the offseason.
He's putting in work.
Like he's doing some different things for his body. Like he's learning from his mistakes in the past maybe, or how he trained and it didn't work.
It would be pretty
don't
cool.
know.
It would be pretty cool for him to have back-to-back completely healthy seasons. That would
Yeah.
be pretty rad.
They need it.
Kansas City Chiefs running back Kenneth Walker
Oh,
III
bye,
also on this
Kenneth.
list. Kyron Williams, the Rams on this list. Bucky Irving of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Trayvon Henderson on this list. How about wide receivers?
Mm-hmm.
Chief starter Rashee Rice.
No, I
Do
wouldn't.
not
Nope.
draft him. How about
Nope.
this? A.J. Brown, now with the Patriots.
What's the reasoning for this? I get it. Like AJ's an interesting one.
Choose your reason for why Brown looked to be in decline last season, other than a target-forced 3-game stretch in November. He wasn't happy in Philadelphia, and he might not be happy facing a tough schedule with the Patriots that is littered with shutdown cornerbacks. Draft Brown, of course, but not among the top 10 fantasy wide receivers.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is on here as well. Who the
He
hell's
might
throwing
be
him the
rotting
ball?
away in Arizona as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Tight
end?
Well, they have a bunch of rookie wide receivers on here just to be aware of, too. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts Sr. of the Atlanta Falcons and Dallas Goddard. What the hell?
Dallas Goddard.
I've been hanging out with Maxime Reynaud too much.
I guess
Dallas
so.
Goddard.
Goddard.
GoDaddy.
GoDaddy.com.
GoDaddy.com.
None of these are right.
Dallas
Goddard.
Goddard. Of
Like
the
got hurt.
Eagles.
I guess.
Goddard.
Real quick.
That's a good way to remember it.
Y'all,
Goddard.
Did you guys see the start of this, though?
No.
The whole article starts off with 3 Giants players where it's pretty much saying, like, don't touch them.
Is Cam Scatterbo one of them?
Yes.
Of course
Jackson
he is.
Dart, Cam Scatterbo, and Malik Neighbors. Now, it's not saying don't draft him at all.
Yeah, shut up. I'm drafting Cam Scatterbo. He's my guy.
Yeah, and it's just more so the injury factors.
What? He stopped backflipping.
He said he thinks.
So he
Maybe.
says. I don't believe a word he's saying. I love you, Scatterbo.
He needs to backflip his first touchdown celebration, right?
He can't afford a Scatterbo.
Trying to be in.
No,
Putting the ball back up, getting the rebound.
You can't read.
Oh, yeah, I'm always going to work for it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
This isn't your call. This was Anthony's. Don't take credit for it.
I didn't say anything.
You said thank you.
Do anything. You said I
You
don't.
said thank you.
You quite literally said I don't do anything, so I'm not doing anything.
You talked.
That's literally all I do. You know what my mom said to me while I was sick and I lost my voice?
What? Oh, she said, I'm glad, or this is great.
What?
Like, because you weren't talking.
That's crazy.
Wait, what did she say?
No, my mom said, you got to protect your voice. It's the only money maker you've got.
Oh, I thought she was being, like, kind of, what I would
Now, my
do.
wife was happy that I
Right.
wasn't talking so much.
She's like, why is it so peaceful?
My wife can't hear anyway. She generally has a hearing loss. So
Really?
yeah, I can't see. She can't hear. We're perfect for each other.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
How's Artie's future?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Kid.
Kid's resilient.
Sky's the limit, pal. Whatever you want to do. We'll take the break. When we come back, one more day of Alan Stiles without Whitey Gleason.
He's going, like, on maternity leave.
His paternity
Or
leave.
paternity, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when he's leaving, though. But Whitey Gleason's back from Hawaii after today. Last show
That's
without
right.
Whitey, I think.
Maybe he'll bring us back a...
Whitey?
Yeah, maybe.
Like a puka shell necklace? Those are dope, by the way.
They also have those chocolates that are, like, specifically from Hawaii. Can't remember the name of them, but those are really good.
I once got uncomfortably patted down in Hawaii because they had to make sure I wasn't smuggling things back to the mainland.
Matt.
What?
What were you doing?
No, it was just a random search, and I had to they used back of the hand. I was like, hey there.
Back of the hand?
Yeah, they pat when they're patting down, checking for things, they're not going to use the front of the hand.
Why?
Because that's groping, not
It's
patting
no different.
down.
It's a hand.
All right. Well, if you see Kayla working as a TSA agent, run the other way. Alan Stiles joins us
That
next.
would not be a good job for me.
No, you would tackle everybody immediately. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
And we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Out here, you know the drill. Animals are hungry, dogs are getting muddy, and you just noticed you're low on feed. Stocking up at Tractor Supply is easy on your wallet with our unbeatable prices on select shavings, retriever dog food, and Producer's Pride animal and poultry feed. From backyards to barnyards, we've got everything to keep your pets, animals, and livestock well fed and comfortable with low prices all summer. At Tractor Supply.
This Green and Gold Injury Report is brought to you by the law firm of Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. If you get in an injury, just call Gingery. Zach Geloff is set to start a rehab assignment in Las Vegas this week, coming off his knee injury. JT Ginn is coming off the 15-day IL and will pitch in Cincinnati. Both Jacob Wilson and Nick Kurtz were out of the lineup last Sunday. Wilson with tendonitis in his knee, Kurtz for his hand. He is scheduled to see a hand specialist in LA this week to determine his next steps.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer & Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kent Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sactown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
I guess Alan Stiles heard the energy.
Well, I don't think Alan wants any part. He does not want any part of this.
Here he is indeed.
He can't.
Made it in
Oh,
time.
I like your shirt.
Goes right to the thermostat. What did he say?
His shirt.
He said ew, I think. Or
No, he said thank you.
Oh, he said thank you. Energy's been weird in here today, Alan. I'm glad you're. I'm glad you're ready to join for the silliness. Alan repping the Oakland Ballers, the Bees,
I like
in Oakland.
that.
Shout out to them. It's a cool shirt. The
Bees.
Last day without Whitey.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he'll be back Monday.
But you're gone.
No. I'm
Oh,
not
you're
gone
not
till
gone yet. Okay.
the 17th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you still got some time.
Yeah.
All the way up until opening
The
night
day.
of football.
Yeah. I get back. What is that? They play on the Thursday. I think I'm back that Monday.
Oh.
Okay.
I might pop in on Friday if the Niners lose.
Wait.
Maybe.
Just to
because.
rub it in.
Just because. I might be there either way. We're still working out the end of it.
Well, you have any plans for that whole time?
Gonna go back east for a couple weeks, see some family, in-laws, old teammates who now have kids. So our kids are gonna meet for the first time.
Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You're not fooling us. You're gonna be on the golf course. We already know. You're gonna be going to the concert, or different concerts with other people that you work with that aren't us.
Eating Philly cheesesteaks without us.
That I will be doing.
I love Philly
That I
cheesesteaks.
will be doing.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know about the golf. I'm gonna be spending time with my kids. It's paternity leave.
With you.
Might have to.
Put them in the cart.
Might have to.
Let them drive.
Put them back there. Make them earn their keep.
For sure. You got to.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about random jobs we had as kids just because we need to make money.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
not jobs. We talked about scams that we tried to do.
We were trying to make money.
Yeah. Any way you can.
Got to get creative.
I had an operation. We were selling pens.
There we go.
At St. Francis out of the back and at recess. And our operation got blown up about 2 weeks in.
Oh, you got busted?
Oh, yeah, we got busted.
But you tried.
Full raid?
If you found a pen on the ground and then sold it, you found a jelly roll on the ground.
Oh, those are
and then
good
sold
pens.
Hey, wasn't that mine? It can be.
For the right price.
It can be yours again. I can neither confirm nor deny.
What were you going after? Lunch money that people brought with them?
Whatever. We'll barter.
You were a trade.
Yeah, either way. Cash preferred. There was no Venmo back then.
Right.
Alan, didn't I have this conversation? I swear you knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I brought up the crusty beef eater today on the show. It was a hot lunch item.
I was very
And I
concerned.
believe you knew what it was.
It was not me.
Okay.
She was so confident.
She
you
was
knew
so
what
like,
it
it
was.
She's like,
Bro,
Alan and
I
I know
thought it was you,
exactly
Alan.
what a crusty beef eater
Dang
is. And I was
it.
like,
No,
stop
I
saying
remember
it.
us talking about it.
But you never said. I thought
It
you
must have been Whitey.
That doesn't
struck
help.
out.
That doesn't help you.
I struck out.
Yeah.
Doesn't help you
I
at
do
all.
remember having the convo.
Yeah, I
though.
know, right? It was
Yeah.
a while ago.
I didn't like
but
it.
Yeah, I remember having the convo.
but you were not the one that knew what it was. Okay.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
I wish I could have
Dang it.
told you yes in that moment. I really wanted to. I was hoping I could help you out there.
I don't think you were.
I was.
They are actually good. That's all I'm going to say.
Bring them in.
It's like a shepherd's pie in a way.
Love a pie from a shepherd.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I love it.
Matt's been the contrary all day.
What do you mean?
Just
No, I'm not appetized by anything called a crunchy beef eater.
Crusty. Yeah.
Beef eater.
Yeah, the name could change. They could probably work on the name.
I like the name.
You do?
It's memorable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like.
I remember that was 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like.
Go get one.
So Buster Posey is being celebrated now because people
Yes.
are giving him good grades because he did a good job at the trade deadline. And then he went on KNBR and dropped a little zinger.
He did.
And the KNBR today said, hey, make sure you turn your mics off before you talk crap about me or something like that. Fair or foul? We good with it with Buster?
Yeah, I'm good with it, man. You know, people get confused, I think, sometimes when people, and everyone has a mic now, but if you have a mic and you give your opinion, I think people, for some reason, don't think, and I'll only speak for myself, they don't think that you feel as if you can be criticized either. And that's not it at all. So I have no problem Buster taking criticism and giving it back. I don't expect Buster to just sit there and take it.
Right.
You know, if Buster hears Alan Stiles complaining about how he's been a bad president of baseball operations and he wants to say, well, you could never do my job or whatever the case is, that's his right to do it.
Of course.
So, you know, whether we're talking about players or whatever it is, I don't ever think that, you know, an athlete or somebody in a position of power in the sports world that I criticize isn't allowed to say something back. So you can disagree with Buster trying to, you know, walk tall now in the face of being a seller for the second year in a row. You can disagree with that, but I think it's totally fair for Buster to defend himself.
Sure.
You can hate the defense and say, Buster, you should have just, I saw some people saying, why don't you get a winning record first before you start, you know, clapping back at people? That's your opinion. But if you are Buster Posey and you feel like I've been kind of, you know, dumped on all season long and you don't feel like taking it anymore and you want to throw a zinger out there, that's your prerogative. You know, it's a free country. So I don't have a problem with it at all.
Is this, real quick, you guys, is this, like, is he, like, does he have to go on? It's like a relationship, right? With
It's a
KNBR.
partnership, yeah.
So he's like required to, is that a thing?
I just read from it was either the SFist or the SF Gate that they are in year one of, I think, a new 3-year deal with KNBR and the Giants.
Gotcha.
I believe they are, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But things go a lot deeper than that with parallel ownership, and there's been a long road of different capacities of partnership with KNBR and the Giants. So I don't know, you know, people are speculating because the article was that the relationship is frayed.
Sure.
And I would say this, I would, unless you're, you know, Homer Radio, if you are a partnership or partner with a team and that team stinks, probably gets awkward at times.
Yeah, absolutely. But you still got to do your job as a radio person, too.
And now you have to have those conversations where that line starts and ends. And maybe this offseason they have those conversations and rear everything back in. But been a tough week or a tough year out there for the flagship and some of the things that have happened.
Well, hey, what do you got coming up on the show today on this Friday?
I know.
Greg Swartz is joining us, Bleacher Report, NBA writer. I believe that's at 4. We got Eric Crocker, former DB and Locked On 49ers host as well. So we have all of that for you. It's going to be a fun one. The Kawhi stuff, whether that's actually a big deal or not. And we simplify why teams don't want Domantas Sabonis. It's very simple. It's very simple. A lot of times you got to fit into a bucket. They try to put me in a box. It's impossible. But in basketball, sometimes you got to fit into a box. Domas doesn't. So we got all that coming up.
There you go. 4 hours of the drive, guys. Alan Stiles, Jay Johnson before the weekend. Thanks for spending the week with us. We look forward to having you back with us at 10 a.m. on Monday. See you then.